Yeah, well, Salhani's god didn't even tell Salhani really what's going on. The problem is Ethan is totally sucked into it and going for it. We'll have to see what Ethan thinks. We don't know for sure. Uh-oh. Ethan's hiding. We're aware, but then there was more information that said that they might show up, and we'll see. That's normal. Well, I tell you what, I could slowly link you guys because it's sort of illegal, but I have copies of all the dubbed versions of the entire series and movies included. Uh, legitimately acquired them. I just want to tell people giving them to you is illegitimate. Yeah, except for I don't have them on CD. I have them on. Uh, they're downloaded to my computer, so I would have to download them onto a hard drive or CD for you. But yes, you could come pick them up, and then nobody would care. Let's see, it's 64.1 gigabytes worth of data. Actually, it's technically the third season before they finally finish the first scenario. Yes. Oh, that's a good one too. But I suggest skipping Full Metal and going straight to Brotherhood. Just saying. They cover almost all the same information. Yeah, well, so Full Metal is actually better. Overall, it's better. But it's like somebody came in and redid it for the second series or whatever it is, and then finished it. But they recapped over everything that happened in the first show like it was supposed to happen with the second one. So, yeah, it's kind of weird to watch them back to back. Really? Full Metal it's a really good show overall, and it plays well if you watch them back to back, but you definitely notice in the first like 3 or 4 episodes of Brotherhood how they don't really match up right away. Yeah. Whereas Bleach, on the other hand, matches up perfectly, and yeah, there's 300. It will. It's not Dragon Ball Z where you sit there and no, it's actual good story and good fighting and good filler. Yeah. Yes, that's a very good one. I like Code Geass. I also like that show, How to Pick Up Chicks in a Dungeon or whatever it's called. You haven't heard about that one? It's on Netflix. Let me look it up. A specific name. It's like how to. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Yeah, it's a good show. It's actually not as bad as it sounds. It's a. It, it's not that bad. It's like playing an MMO, right? You pick up an MMO, you don't have any friends that play it. You get in and you say, hey, I'm going to be the best person in the game. The problem with this show is it says, well, the only party members this person's going to pick up is female avatars. That's basically the headline of the game. Hey, I told you guys I know how to pick up chicks. I got 8 of them right here. Which one of you guys are on my Discord? Or not Discord, Twitch. It's good. You have to look at my Twitch channel. Wisp. You're going to like it. This particular one is Nugget. I painted their feet. That's how I know their names. Yes, with fingernail polish. That's exactly what I did. I have 3 red ones, and the 2 that are painted are marked with their color of paint. I used 2 colors of fingernail polish and called it good. Let's see. Kirsty. Let's see if I can find her. Yeah, she's another red one. That could be funny. Except for these ones were typed, so there's a 10% chance for male instead of 50. Whereas the 2 white ones I have are not been typed, so they could be the rooster, and I think one of them might be. Let's see. That. Where are you? Looks like Nugget is actually the smallest of them all, so probably female. Ah, Nugget, quit fighting me. Put away your wings. This one is Nugget. She's got her big old wings out, which they're just barely starting to grow feathers, which I can't. You can see that. She's still very much covered in her fluff, though. And it looks like she's about ready for a bath. So I will probably get my wife to help me give them baths tomorrow. So chickens are not the cleanliest of creatures. And so they sit in this bucket, and there's 8 of them in this very small contained area. So they get dirty, or get each other dirty. So they'll get cleaner when I move them out to the cage. But they've got a couple more weeks before I can do that. And our garage is detached from our house and not well insulated by any means. So I can't put them in the garage at least until the winter finally decides to disappear. Yeah, that's why I'm just giving them a couple weeks. Yes, Rancor. We're not talking about you, though. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Man, just imagine, big bad Texas got taken out by snow. Yeah.
Ouch.
But at the same time,
I know.
at the same time though, if we got 3 inches of snow everywhere out here, I'm pretty sure people would freak out too. Yeah. Um, and who said 3 inches wasn't enough? Oh, that.
Welcome back, Grim. Just gotta keep saying welcome back.
Yeah, I think maybe close to the plus. Only where I am, that's or at least looks like it. Yeah. I mean, I'm from Iowa, and the weather that we have, it is. We would be walking around and people were freaking out, and it got to the point where there wasn't any water pressure, there wasn't any enough food. They still had electricity. People weren't having enough water to like use their faucet, use the shower, use the toilet. The only reason why I was prepared was because I stocked up on things.
As people should.
Yeah, other people get screwed. Yeah,
I get it.
yeah, it's crazy.
Alright. Where were we leaving off in the last game? Let's see. First of all, who has those rings I handed out? Okay. I'm going to reword what I wrote on here, but you guys now have rings. I don't have to worry about the Goblin Fighter this time. Because you... What? When did Wisp kiss solo? I know that was your plan. Oh, long time ago. No, these rings were purchased off a goblin. Okay, I accept it. D&D engagement works that way. You guys are now destined to marry. You know, Peter's a pastor, right?
Oh, no, not no.
All right. So, last I left you guys, I know you guys recapped the whole game, so I'm not going to go through it already. I actually recorded most of it. Last I checked, you guys are in Mythborough deciding what to do. Okay. You guys are already in the wagon. Hey, you're cool. You know, I am willing to accept it. Exactly. That's the right answer. Whether I'm right or wrong, I'm told I'm wrong all the time. Hey, I accept it. Okay. Right. It was still nighttime. Uh, Grim was outside of the wagon, technically walking, because the only one in the wagon with you, if I'm not mistaken, was Wisp. Just Wisp. Everybody else decided they were going to walk outside of the wagon. Not that they're outside of earshot, but they're outside of the wagon. I don't remember. I was just going to give you guys the benefit of a doubt because it's just a simple canvas covered wagon. So, she was, last I checked, she was also wrapped up in her rainbow. Yeah. It wasn't all Peter's fault. Say what matters. We're only going to keep the events that Peter is deeming that matters as of right now. Because I understand we've had some conversation between last game and now. So you just say the topics that mattered or that do matter at this point. on that note, that other side of that conversation you and I were having, have you made a decision? Okay. We'll just leave it at there for now. So, the rest of you. Peter went out hunting. At the moment, Grim is probably out with him. What are the rest of you doing? It is nighttime. Some of you haven't slept in a while. Oh, yeah, you're definitely in the woods at this point. This entire area is very wooded. You're near the base of Dagger Fort Hill, probably a day's ride from Bree if you wanted to go there. Okay. Are you planning on sleeping during the day? Is that the plan? I get it. Okay. Oh, I'll look. I'm on a different screen. Okay, 11 is 11, though. I didn't get that. You must have rolled it somewhere else. Alright. That's fine. I think Roll20 is being slow anyways. Okay. Actually got a information here that my volume's down a little bit. You are going to be able to locate, branches pretty easily, so a 10 definitely is successful. Almost all the branches you're finding are going to be green, and you're going to have to cut them straight off a tree. Really what you're looking for is some old wood. But you can definitely find branches. Okay, sounds great to me. Alright. What? Sorry, my wife's talking to me. Alright, so outside of her, I'm guessing the rest of you are going to sleep while the horses rest?
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess you guys only have one horse, though. Is that right? You guys went for the more expensive cart, but you didn't get the horse?
I believe Hani bought the horse, Bringer bought the cart.
Okay. Just double checking where my information is in my head here. Alright, put your icon over there. Okay, so I'm going to say the rest of you are going to bed. First thing in the morning, nothing happens over the night, by the way. Everybody comes back to the wagon. Peter came back really early and kind of watched over everybody, since how only a couple of you have any idea what's going on in his head. Grim came back just before dawn and is sneaking into the wagon now. Does anybody need to say anything before you guys head on out?
Peter. Just try to talk to him privately about something. So I heard you told Ethan that you would think about leaving the group. You don't trust him.
I can trust you. I can trust about almost everyone within the group. I don't trust Ethan, and I'm also realizing that there's a lot of things that need to happen. First, David isn't even David anymore due to that time skin. Talos wasn't even Talos anymore. Charlie wasn't even Charlie anymore. What's to say that with you possibly being roped up into that whole shifter versus whatever group that I was in, somehow I was in the military, how much has actually changed? Does your master actually even know you exist? Are my parents actually alive? How much has actually changed due to this weird time thing that's happened?
I don't really have much of the memory of that, but I would say I think my master still exists, even
I would hope he
maybe the
still
one.
exists, but I don't know if he still remembers you or knows who you are.
He remembers me, but
The
you know,
person
things.
before the time loop remembers you. We don't
Yeah,
know for sure if your master, after this whole time thing has happened, remembers
you're
you.
right. But the reason why I say I definitely think he remembers me is because of faith, just trust.
Mhm.
Man took care of me since before I knew my ABCs. So
Yeah. So, what I'm probably going to be leaving the group just since there's a lack of trust. However, more so that there's a lot of other things that I need to figure out.
you can still figure it out
And
with us. The other thing
you
is,
guys are going to that one wizard place that I can't quite recall what it's called, but you're going there.
yeah, just to
I'm
find.
fine with doing this right now. Maybe we could regroup. Maybe something could happen. But right now, I need to think. Does that sound okay?
Kind of had an inkling that I was the people that attacked you. I mean, your soldier buddies and yourself. Like it didn't feel right because it sucked having you think that you couldn't trust me. So I just
Yeah.
want you to try to give the kid or whoever.
You overheard the conversation. You knew that I at least wanted an inkling on what was going on so that I could possibly trust them. You gave me all that you knew in that situation because you wanted to help. Does that make sense?
So, months from chat here, but I'm just gonna make all that at this moment. Notice that we were having this conversation, and Wisp has been
still hiding underneath the cloak. With this face of horror still on.
Did she roll the stealth?
I tried to. I tried to, but like, I think I need to refresh my roll 20.
Okay.
Also, I got dropped from Discord again.
Oh no.
I was feeling while you came back.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
So,
giving me an error on my character.
Issues there. There it goes. It says 11.
Survival.
I survived. 10 minutes ago. Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, before you guys started talking.
That's great. Yeah. 10 minutes ago.
Yep.
So do we just need to wait 10 more minutes to see if that comes in? Here, let me try and roll a straight d20, see if that like shows up. Yeah.
Don't break D20.
Can you see it?
I saw berries.
I do.
Yeah, so okay.
Oh hey, there's Wisp.
Hey there, okay, so I'm
Hey!
pretty sure even our
Barry
passive
was
perception
predicting
gets that.
herself. That's
Yeah,
what
that's
happened.
exactly what it was, yeah. Yeah. 17 passive perception and
Oh, I got solo!
13 passive perception, so it's not
She's never been good at
Peter, is that
hiding.
Wisp?
just slowly see them approach.
She was
Yes.
hiding behind a potted plant with the frog last week.
Do you need something?
You.
That was Peter, right?
Yes.
Okay, Wisp goes up and stands in front of both Peter and Solo, and she looks like she's gonna cry. And then she like group hugs the both of you.
Peter, we can end this conversation now, I think, right?
Sure. He's not hugging back, he's just really awkward.
Yeah, it is.
What's happening? Very short.
Okay,
Just
hug
hugging
your
my legs.
both your legs.
It's going into a form tackle.
Wow. Wisp isn't that short, but okay. It's more like the pelvic region for the two of you. That's about where Wisp's shoulders are, but close enough.
This, why do you have your hand on my ass? This is really awkward.
Oh gosh.
You said you're only about 3 feet tall, right, Wisp?
This is a little too friendly.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
She wants you to stay. Apparently, that's how
Does
she's going to
Peter
try and convince you
actually
to do
say
so.
that? Does Peter
Sure.
actually say a
Sure.
little bit too friendly? Okay, so if you do that, then I'll just like let go.
Mhm.
I'll let go. I'll just look at you like, oh, and then I'll stomp on your foot. And then
Okay
I'll-
then.
Unfriendly.
Peter's been getting hit a lot the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He's
And
kind
then-
of deserved
and then
it,
I'm
though.
And then I'm gonna hug Peter again. Just Peter this time. And then I'm gonna hug Solo again, just Solo this time. And then I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna say, everything's so different now. I don't want to lose people. The rest of the world is changed. You guys are the only one that's the same. And then I'm going to go invisible.
What the fuck?
Yep.
What?
He's like, what the fuck? How'd you learn to do that?
Women look over where Ethan usually like, Ethan, why are you hiding?
What? What?
No, Wisp is hiding, not Ethan.
Oh, Wisp is hiding. Never mind.
Mhm, yeah.
Sorry, unfortunately, Ethan's not able to play today.
Oh man. Darn.
Darn is correct.
But
Sometimes it's not.
Okay. How about
Yeah,
I speak with
sometimes-
the others and maybe we'll come to a decision. Wait until it comes nighttime when we make our path towards place. It's postponed for now, at the very least.
Okay.
Your choice.
Mm-hmm. Well, after that, yeah. Yeah.
Did you get something to eat before it?
No. I'm still hungry.
All right.
Probably go
We can
hunting.
go out and get something.
All right. Let's do that.
Soloris is gonna try to look at the cart to make sure everything's okay, as the group is not good with their whole cart thing because of what happened last time. And then he's gonna continue walking.
Okay. So you're gonna just continue walking without worrying about the cart.
In my head, Mitsu could take care of it. She's there whittling some awesome stuff, and I'm just gonna go really quick, get some food for the group, and get some animal blood for Peter, and that's it.
Okay. Remember, I need you to roll a survival check to see if you can find anything.
We get help from Peter because he's helping out.
Sure, I'll let you roll advantage. You can search better than he is. Wow, it's actually rolling well tonight. All of a sudden. All right, 18.
All right.
Sure. About 2 hours go by, and you're able to find different creatures of small sizes mostly. At the very end of the 2 hours, you do actually see a wild pig.
Pumbaa.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's fine.
You're not supposed to name him before you eat him, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Except for Nugget.
Oh, so you want to eat Nugget.
Ah,
Oh.
You drink blood of pigs, or I don't know how it works.
Grimace and pop out of the cart and say, blood? Did someone say blood?
oh no. All right.
I thought you weren't a vampire. Why are you so interested in the blood for our vampire friend?
Yeah.
Gotta be stealthy.
Grimace and have just a slight twitch. But then he's just gonna start laughing like, I'm just playing with you guys.
You're so funny. No one believes you.
Yes. Just for that, you know what? Just for that, I'm gonna get to level 8 a thirst. Just wait.
I'm just saying, no one believes you. We all know what's going on.
Alright. Well, roll stealth to try to get the pig and possibly other animals.
Grim is just not hop out the cart and just chasing after the pig.
Oh my gosh. Why do I can just imagine like a child going, "Ooh, candy, go!" I didn't do it.
Mhm.
He has to make up for the last few weeks.
Exactly.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's not like it's been calm the last few weeks, but you know,
Gotta catch up on the murdering.
in chaos.
Mhm.
Trying to catch y'all dinners. Oh, okay. Is the pig still there?
Wow. After you guys did all of that, no, it took off.
Alright, I'm chasing after it.
Like Grim's chasing it.
Oh wait, what? Oh no, 4.
There's not even stealth going on. They're just going straight after a wild pig here.
Yeah.
Peter's just kind of spaced off, staring off in the distance, not even realizing this
Yeah.
happening.
You want me to roll athletics or something?
Athletics also to try to catch the pig as well.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's roll athletics on anybody chasing the pig as it runs into the underbrush.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here whittling. Shaking my head like, okay, yep, chaos.
All's right with the
Are
world.
you serious?
As you guys take off to the underbrush, Jester face plants into a thicket of just spiny, vine-like mess. Solaris does happen to make it into the same tunnel the pig is pushing away through, but now he's realizing he's going to basically have to army crawl through this mess as it scratches and tears at his back if he wants to continue through there after the pig.
Is there any birds around?
Making acrobatics.
Can I just
Slip through.
eat
Go
a
ahead and
bird?
roll another perception. You've seen them before.
Okay. How would be easier than trying to?
Solaris, you're still stuck on that trail. That pig.
Yeah,
It smells piggy in this hole. I'm telling you, I ain't gonna even go into that smell.
I guess after spacing out, I'm a little more aware of my surroundings.
Absolutely.
Is Peter anywhere near where I am? Because I'll help him look if he's looking for food.
Negative. You're back at the cart.
Okay. Sorry, I tried.
I'm fine.
Peter, go ahead and roll your perception.
Oh yeah, I did it. Got it.
Oh, I see it.
17 plus 3.
I see a 20. Yeah, you see lots of animals and creatures all over the place. There's a couple of squirrels. There's a badger. There's a mole rat just kind of sleeping on the ground.
So Rufus, Hammy, I don't know, Badger.
It's okay.
But I just sneak up and
There's
feed
actually
on the
even a
mole rat.
porcupine nearby.
No porcupine.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll a sneak attack. Or roll stealth, and if you roll high enough, I'll just say you get him because it's a small animal.
Okay.
Not the
Perfect.
porcupine, right?
9 plus 11. So,
Rangor says you got the honey badger.
all right.
No,
I'm just gonna do the
Rangor says
feed
don't
then.
mess with the honey badger. And
Too late.
he's
He
not
did
wrong.
it anyways.
Oh, I've got the honey badger. All right, I'm gonna just feed on it plus sneak attack.
I'm not even going to require that. I'm just going to say you got whatever blood. You can drain it to gone, or
All right,
you're a vampire.
I'm no longer hungry.
Right.
It's good enough.
All right.
So
Hey, at least it makes
I
the cleanup easy because there's not blood everywhere.
Right.
true.
Yeah.
Does Solaris manage to try to catch up to the pig?
Actually, that's a very good question. Perfect. As you're stuck in this tunnel, you do happen to notice the pig charging at you from one of the tunnels. It somehow is turned around already and is coming straight at you.
I'm gonna punch it as it gets close.
Okay.
Big kangaroo punching a pig.
Go ahead, roll to hit.
Hello?
Do you hear me now?
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll to hit.
Oh,
Roll the
it's
unarmed
11.
11. That actually doesn't hit, believe it or not.
Ooh.
Extra attack.
The 10 does not hit either. The boar now gets
All
a
right,
charge attack at you. See, strength is a plus. Oh, it's a plus 5 to hit actually. So d20 plus 5 does not hit you either, even though it's charging straight at you with impossibilities to whatever. Oh, but you are on the ground, so it gets advantage.
Grounds with
It still fails.
Now that it's close to me, suplex. No, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna still unload punches on it. 21 hits.
Huh.
21.
Yes,
So,
21 definitely hits.
all right, I'm gonna roll damage just in case I don't accidentally 10. And I do it. Is it still alive?
I'm gonna let you just say it died
I'll let you.
or knocked out.
Right.
Your choice. You did punch it.
Knocked out, and I'm gonna carry him and say, "Good, we got it." And try to watch out for Grim. With the 17, do I see Grim? Like my passive perception?
Oh yeah, he's kind of poked in the hole. He ain't even coming in. He just kind of puts his head in there and he's, being grim about it, drawing little devil signs in the dirt with his finger.
Sign.
Take the opportunity to run all the way back to the cart and say, "Peter, I got it. Let's go."
He's already eaten the.
Solo, you have to check out Discord. Rengar posted something. It's fantastic.
What?
Grim is in the mother under his breath, like, I'm gonna get that pig.
Am I the bear or the man in this situation?
Doesn't matter.
I think you're the bear.
Yeah,
I imagine it.
All right, now that everybody's back,
Yes.
Both. Honey? You fighting your inner self of not wanting to kill everything.
Who says I'm fighting it?
It's Talos
Shadowboxing.
versus Stellaris.
No, it was Solo only went after Phoebe.
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah.
Versus Phoebe.
Peter and I went after Talos, and then Phoebe took all the damage from Solo.
Oh
What the
no,
heck?
there's another bear.
Rangor.
Oh, it's the beginning! It's
Yeah.
how it starts! Oh my gosh! I love that.
Looks like the man won.
You're fighting over fish.
All right. Enough of that, Rangor. Back to the game. All right. Unless anybody has anything else they need to say or do for the morning, you are
One
all...
more main.
Oh, no.
What?
That's it. That's it.
You guys watch as Peter takes 24 psychic damage.
Yeah.
What?
An immediate nosebleed. Just.
Nosebleed could be something completely different. Did
Oh,
David
no.
walk by?
Damn it.
Okay.
So, do we get to the wagon?
Yes,
Cart?
you are all at the wagon with an unconscious pig. And a Grim licking his lips going, I'm not really a vampire, guys, but oh, that looks tasty.
I'm not a vampire, but can I borrow the pig for a minute? I'll go kill it.
But yeah,
What do you want to
one
do
pig
with the pig, Grim?
by,
Just admit you're a vampire. We don't care. We fed Peter how many times?
We fed Grim how many times, you mean?
Oh, that's true too.
Yes,
Well,
I
no, we've
remember
had Peter feed too.
lots of vomit sessions. I remember.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's true.
this
Grim
is a very accepting group.
But Grimbus doesn't
Usually.
say. Grimbus doesn't say that if that pig is very infected and I need to eat it.
Oh, that would fly. Wisp would completely believe that.
Okay,
Can I do
so
a
here's the
medicine
thing.
check to check that?
If he's saying that next to me and I have Camille next to me, I'm gonna notice that he's not glowing from the thing, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I just look at him and shake my head and just go back my whittling. It's like whatever. Like I know you're lying. Whatever.
Can I do a medicine check to see if it's infected?
Too late. Grimbus would
Absolutely.
bite the pig.
Wow. 6.
Solaris, I will give
Every,
you
every,
a agility check, or acrobatics, whatever you want, to see if you can avoid him biting the pig.
All right.
Contested with his strength, of course.
All right. My 18.
Grim, can you beat an 18?
For what?
To bite the pig.
Without Solo stopping you.
I
In
would beat an
athletics?
18.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
You're
You
fighting a
can
monk
try.
for a pig.
Okay. So
A monk
all I
that
need is a
went
12.
through a
Come on.
hole to get there.
Did it not roll?
I'm not saying it
Come
roll.
on.
Give it 10 minutes, it'll pop.
There. Oh, no. Wait.
I for
That was
sure
rainbow
clicked on it that
testing.
time. Third time's a try. There we go.
Uh-huh.
And
Totally believe you. Oh, there's
yes,
twice.
yes, there it is.
So the first
Oh, I
time was
thought
an
you had to roll
18,
straight.
20, and then an 18. You know what? He rolled an acrobatics, and I'll accept that, even though I did say strength. I still accept it.
Oh, I thought you said acrobatics.
He was going to roll acrobatics versus your strength. I was going to try to lean onto your guys' favored stats, but hey, you know what? Whatever.
Acrobatics is my favorite one.
I didn't realize that was the better stat. Doesn't matter. You rolled
Mhm.
it. It's good. We'll call it good.
So they meet. Who has the higher plus?
It doesn't matter. The attacker, if they score equal to, then in D&D rules, they always win.
Yay, Grim has.
whatever, it's everybody else's food.
You guys watch as Grim lunges after the pig, just randomly bites a big chunk on its back like he's some sort of mad dog. He's not even trying to feed gracefully at this time. He rips a big chunk off of his back and sprays blood everywhere. He's trying to hide the
All right.
fact that he's a vampire and still get the blood.
Guys, because of this,
But he's-
we're going to have to rationize this pig.
I also want to tell you guys at that moment, the pig wakes up.
What?
Hey,
Oh,
Solo said he knocked it out, didn't kill it.
This is
Yeah.
messed up.
If you have a chunk of pig in his mouth, we should probably roll for damage.
Oh, that pig is going to
Just
basically
saying.
die. Whether you
Then why is it waking up?
It didn't die yet. It woke up in piggy screams. It's a shock. Very gamey pig now.
Ugh.
So I was trying to be humane,
I-
which makes it taste better.
Grim, just suck the blood. We don't care. Do it.
No,
Shut up.
He didn't just take the blood. He took the whole chunk.
Just
Hey.
bite it and suck the blood. I don't care. Make it stop screaming. It's giving me a headache.
we can keep
But
the
Grimace
pig
is like,
next
no,
time.
just for that, I'm gonna keep this as a pet. Just for that.
Oh no!
It's
Don't
gonna
tell me
die
you're gonna
in
bandage
like
it.
20 seconds.
Of it.
Oh my gosh.
So, honey, we
No,
need
just-
healing.
Oh no! Don't do that!
Can you
Heal
mend
the pig.
flesh back into a live animal?
This is disgusting.
Oh my
Straight up horrifying.
Just
We
for
don't
that.
need a zombie pig.
Heal
Just
the
kill it,
pig.
please.
Um,
Grim, either suck the blood or I'm just gonna slit its throat right now.
But
Steal
Grim would say, but think
the
about this. Think about this. Just listen. Just listen. Vampire pig.
No.
That's a terrible idea. We already have two people to feed. We don't need a third pig to feed.
Fine, fine.
Thank you.
Third person. You forgot about the
Steal
frog and the chick.
pig.
Well, no, but they're not vampires. I
Grim
was
is,
afraid of vampires.
Grim is gonna
Don't
say.
tell me it's a vampire frog.
Grim is gonna say, "Man, everyone gets a pet but me."
You
I don't have a
Ethan.
You do have Ethan and me.
All right. Okay. Done.
Peter doesn't have a pet, and I don't think Solo does either.
Grim is fed. The rest of you carefully cut the flesh from the pig away from the bite mark that Peter or Grim had left, and cook it for the morning. And you guys head off.
You could have had some bite mark too.
Yeah, they didn't
I was
want it.
gonna say here. He had chunk out of it. There's less meat there. We would just eat whatever's there and cook it.
That's what I'm saying. You guys just cut out what was left of that bite mark to not contaminate yourself with his vampire cooties, and then you ate the rest of the pig.
Wow.
Wait,
Cooties. Elementary school. Got it.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna just,
Ethan,
Grim is
remember?
gonna say,
Ethan.
yeah, I'm gonna skin it and cook it. That's it.
We have
Alright,
plenty of meat
so-
left over from the deer from the other day too, though. We
Yeah,
dried a lot of
but-
that, so we have plenty of ration. This is just fresh.
Yeah, just in
"Dry
case.
meat doesn't help me."
Not you. That's why we got the pig. Relax.
It's all right. It's all right. So Honey ventures off into the forest to find mealworms for the baby chick and the frog to share, while
Oh,
you
that's
guys
right, I
get
forgot
on the
about the chick.
horse and cart and drive off.
All right. Oh, before we got on the horse, can I
What?
at least
Wait,
cook
what?
the pig?
Yes,
We're not
Wisp, you're
leaving
with her.
Honey.
Driving off, and
You-
Honey's searching for worms?
Yes, because she can turn into a horse and catch it.
No. Oh,
Oh, so
okay.
I'm gonna make the roll for the cooking utensils. Like
I'm
skin
not
it
even
and
going to
then
worry
cook
about it. You guys ate the pig. Drive off.
Which means
We're
Honey's
done at this
already fed
camping
the
site.
Get
chick.
moving.
I got a couple other chicks for you guys to eat. I tell you what, they're being ornery.
Oh, you love the feisty little chickens in your room.
Well, I tell you, the one I held up last. Nope, that's the first one I showed you guys. I'm going to post this in Discord, but she is sitting on top of her food. You know what happens when animals sit on top of their food?
What?
They generally poop
Birds, they like
on
to
their
poop.
food.
I was gonna say birds,
Why?
they poop.
Really?
Because they're
Birds
stupid.
are not smart. Dogs and cats won't. Horses typically won't. Birds, as cute and adorable or beautiful, depending on what kind of bird it is, are stupid. They will shit everywhere.
For as much
Yeah,
intelligence as they'll
cats,
tell you the
horses.
birds have, they are not that intelligent.
Can't be worse than how stupid pandas are.
I don't know how
That's
stupid
not
pandas
true.
are, so
Pandas picked genetic. They picked the one thing that has almost no nutritional value to only eat.
yeah, but they thrive unless the Japanese
Yep.
culture destroys all the bamboo trees first. So it's all good.
Yeah, but still, like,
But at least they don't shit everywhere.
and like they,
And their
and
digestive
it's so,
system.
and they're so stupid they don't know how to mate with each other or take care of a child.
Yeah, well, you know what?
I
Maybe
know
they
some
should just
humans
die.
like that.
This is true, Rangor.
Oh, Ringer's not that bad.
Is Rangor our drunken gnome?
Drunken dwarf.
Drunken dwarf.
Dwarf.
He's not been drunk
Not
for a
so
while.
drunk, actually.
right?
This is something else you missed. He
You're-
has sworn off alcohol until
Rehab.
we kill the Squidwards.
Yeah.
So technically, I rescind my comment until he starts drinking again.
All right.
He's
So
the
we head on out.
previously drunken dwarf. Yeah, we're leaving.
You guys
Yeah,
are gone. All right, roll to see if anything happens. Peter, since how you're the one that wanted to quit, you go first.
What?
Quitters roll first, apparently.
Aw. 7.
Oh yes.
Lucky number.
Oh no! DM's laughing. This is terrible.
You
not
rolled
a
a
good
great
sign.
number. Just telling you.
For you?
For me, yes.
Damn it.
Peter's sitting up
Since I'm
front,
writing,
helping teach all of you guys where to go, because he's pretty sure that he drew this map well. And he's still muffed about the day, so he's not really concentrating. And he's saying, Salhani, we're going to turn here, we're going to go there, and blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, he's taking a path actually off course, and you guys are starting to realize it is getting really dark and seedy looking around here. The trees all have huge thorns, and they're black, and their roots are sticking up out of the ground, and things are just not looking well.
So like any other day, random shit happening. Got it.
Well, that's normal for this game, but yes, this is...
That's my point. Well, does any of it look magical to me?
No.
Or is it still...
So just random evil landscape? What?
does he have a wallet?
Look at Discord.
Somebody
Oh, thank
posted a
goodness.
koala in Discord.
Alright.
No, I meant the little
I'm on-
girl.
That's not a koala?
That
Nothing. Where?
video on Discord.
Yes. Video on Discord. A red koala.
Okay.
Under.
Look, it's pointing at
what?
me. Oh, it's a chicken koala. Okay, I get it.
Why'd you unmute? We can't hear her.
And video's going crazy.
Where is the chicken?
Hi.
Selhani is posting a video of the chicken koala.
It's live, dude. It's not a video.
Oh. Wait, what? I don't get
Children are koalas. They will hang on everything.
Schnitzel's daughter.
Okay.
Sophia.
So you guys are
video, right?
you guys are half a day off course. Are you guys going to continue down this path to see if you can figure out how to get through it and where you want to go, or are you going to try to head back? What's the plan?
Do we know that we are off track at this point?
You guys are starting to realize that there's just something off about this whole area. It does definitely, whether you're off course or not, you definitely suspect
Peter.
something's up.
I'm good with like maps because I do cartography. Can I read that, please?
Sure. Go on ahead.
I said read that. I'm gonna look at it actually. All
You read
right.
a map. That was the correct terminology. You're good.
So what do I see from the map? And based on our area, with like, oh man, navigator's tools. I'm not a navigator.
Do we have discern direction or something like that? I feel like
Same
that's a spell.
difference.
Do any of you know how to tell north?
Nope.
I bought a
Yes.
compass. I bought a compass for this exact situation.
Oh, yay!
Yeah.
Pull out your compass.
So yes,
Pull out the compass.
with the compass, Peter will definitely be able to shamefully tell Solaris, "I'm sorry, I had the map upside down."
He pulled out the compass and we got lost because he was directing. Fantastic.
What happens to the
None of
best?
us
Space now.
remember he had a compass.
He got distracted. It's all good.
He was
He
smoking.
has a lot of
Yeah,
He was just
the pig is very distracted.
smoking. What?
those death sticks.
Oh, Peter's a druggie.
You say that with a. Oh wow. Okay, moving on. So we figured out we went the wrong way. And
You
get
just gotta
back
do
on
something to
course.
get a little less stress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drugs are not the answer,
So far
though.
gone.
Fluffy says
That's
hi
dope.
to the Twitch stream.
Hold on.
Oh, hello, Mummy! Aww.
I did that for Salhani's little girl. This one here's the one I think might be male. It's the biggest one we have, and it's got this god-awful call. It
It's
also likes to
very
torture the
loud and
others.
shrill.
Yeah.
Likes to torture the others?
Aw,
Yeah, probably
so
male.
cute.
Oh
I'm
no!
kidding.
In the bird world, it's the truth, though.
Yeah, the whole dominance thing.
Oh, and chickens is bad, though. They, like, literally step on the heads of the females. Anyways.
Mm-hmm. Well, roosters are vicious little fuckers.
Oh, they're mean. Will you quit it? You're
Oh,
not
wait.
in trouble.
Sorry. We have a little one listening. Bad,
Yeah, I
Christy.
was like, that
Ooh,
might not be a good idea to talk about.
Sorry!
It's Salhani's fault.
It's bad habit. I will try to rein it in.
Also,
oh, she can't hear.
ooh, I could say a lot of bad things.
Well,
What are you
she
doing?
can't hear, so you can say it.
I was about to say, like, you know about Santa?
Oh, no.
Don't you dare!
I
Santa
know.
exists in our
Oh.
game. He was in the form of a gnome.
Oh,
He
Oh,
gave
that's
all of
right.
you gifts.
Charlie?
I got
That's why
arrow
Ethan's a girl.
nets.
All right.
Net
So
arrows.
what happens as we find out, Peter has the map and everything upside down, and we go back?
That's up to you guys.
Yeah.
Do you want to go back? There
Yeah.
is a path that does show its way through under Solaris's inspection.
What seems the best way, though, Slars?
Uh,
I mean,
what do I think is the best way looking at this map? If whatever takes us the shorter distance to get to where we need to go.
through.
Shorter does not necessarily mean best.
If you're looking
Just throwing it out
shorter,
there.
going through.
I'm getting Beauty and the Beast vibes from this.
what?
Oh, nice. So if we end up at a
I
castle,
never read that
nobody take
book.
the rose.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
It's a Disney movie. You know what? The dad goes to town and there's a path that branches
He's being
into two.
facetious.
Okay.
Well,
There's
and
no
here's the
snow
real
on the ground.
question.
Just saying.
Here's the major question: Are we going to have to worry about the Disney version or the original story? Because as long as we don't pick any roses in the original story, we're fine. Otherwise, he's just a jerk.
In my
Regardless,
story,
we're-
that's the one you have to worry about. Do
I
you guys
know.
I was
continue
thinking
through?
more about the wolves on the
Yeah.
path.
Yes.
Okay. Solaris
Oh, no.
suggests to the party to go through.
Okay. Well, we
You listen
okay.
to Solaris.
We will trust you, Solaris.
Okay. As you guys continue through this forest, you start to notice that the road is getting more and more narrow the further you go through, almost as if the roots and the vines themselves are reaching out. Salhani specifically feels a strange life emanating from this forest too. Rangor, for the first time in a long time, is also getting this life sense, which he has not had in a while. He's been so drunk. Looking back, you all start to notice the narrowing is not just in front of you, it's also behind you. You guys continue on,
Yes.
quicken pace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys quicken your pace, and the cart bumps and rattles and shakes. Everybody clings to the cart the best they can. Who's driving?
Us. Me.
You're driving?
Solo and Hani's helping with the horse.
Okay,
Yeah. I'm proficient.
I want you to roll a performance check for me.
Oh, crud. Okay. Come on, you can do this. All right? I believe in you. Come on, roll 20. Don't fail now.
15.
Ah,
Not bad. So in time but to see the cliff, you guys hear Solaris yell, "Whoa!" as the horse and the cart start sliding. Everybody in the cart needs to roll an acrobatics check to see if you take damage from the roll of the cart as the wheel snaps and the cart falls over.
Whew, 25.
You're fine. You and Solhani don't have to roll. It's everybody that was inside.
Oh, damn.
I'm never inside. It's too small. And with one horse, it's not good to have him dragging all of us.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I
you
wouldn't
guys
be
were
in.
going quickly, so I assumed at a horse's pace, which I don't know that you can keep
Oh
up
no.
with.
One horse dragging a
Oh my
cart
gosh.
and people
Wisp
in it.
got
We wouldn't be
a
going
0.
that fast.
Natural 1 minus 1.
0.
Okay, fine. Wisp
I think that's the
flies
first 0 in the
out
game.
the back end of the cart, rolls across the ground, taking 1d4 damage.
Oh,
But
that's not that bad.
she falls off the cliff, hanging on by one hand. Understandably, you all watch this happen and are able to easily rescue her. And as you all...
Oh, one wonderful thing about bad rolls is that my 1d4 is also a 1.
Yes.
That works.
Usually
Actually,
damage self-inflicted isn't something you need to worry about.
right? So as you guys pick Wisp up off the edge of this cliff, you peer over, and whereas your road stops, there is now a 20-foot chasm just pulled apart out of nowhere, and the other continuation of the road is on the other side. Looking backwards, the forest is nearly completely sealed across the road.
What the heck? Solaris looks to the group. Is this magic? Is this what is happening right now?
Might be. Not sure.
Okay, we pull Wisp up, right?
Yeah, Wisp is easily pulled up.
Okay.
Anyone know what happened?
You tell me. You're the one who's driving.
Oh, I didn't bring up this environmental ridiculousness out of nowhere. Describe to me what we see around us right now. Just,
Okay? As you look around, you see a chasm, as I said, 40 feet across and probably 300 feet down. It also goes from side to side, as far as you can see currently.
okay.
And behind you, on either side of the road and over the top of the road, is these tall, black, spine-covered trees, roots sticking up out of the ground, also covered in spines, and still look as if they're creeping closer to you slowly.
All right, I'd say everybody get in the cart. We gotta go.
The cart has a broken wheel.
Oh my gosh.
This is why I didn't want to get a wagon.
Can I possibly use the mending cantrip to just mend the wheel back together?
How long does it take to cast?
Takes a minute.
I don't see why you couldn't.
Okay. I'll take the time to mend the wheel back together.
It's a 1
If
foot
any-
section, right?
Yeah.
It'll probably take 2, maybe 3 minutes in total to get it. But you can do it.
Okay, sounds good. Then, yeah.
So yeah.
Is that branch getting closer from the tree?
You guys all of a sudden start hearing a huge whoop, whoop, as something flying comes somewhere nearby. Huge wings. You can't, unable to see it at this moment. Something is around.
I'm getting my fighting stance ready.
Shake my head and pull out my bow.
You see that? I hear wings flapping.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Does it seem large wings or like moderate?
Huge.
Grim is
Leathery.
Grim is in the yellow, and you're calling back. Who goes there?
Oh my
Might be
gosh.
good to actually get into the trees. They can't come down at us. They'll probably just prick themselves.
Or burn the forest down.
If they try and burn it, if it's a fire dragon, but that's one and possibly
Yes.
being a rock.
Yeah,
A large
Grim is
people,
in yellow,
an ice
and you're calling
dragon.
who goes there?
Oh, no.
Hopefully, it's not a fire dragon.
That has not been on our side.
That's the
That
one
might
thing.
be the odds, but we've had one stalking us for a while because of Hani.
Mhm.
As Peter finishes mending the cart's wheel.
Don't blame me.
As
I
Peter
just
finishes as Peter finishes mending the cart's wheel, you guys are deciding how to get the cart somewhere, since how your paths are now blocked. The horse needs to go somewhere. At this moment, you guys are not sure if you can even get across the chasm. You look up, and that flapping is a red dragon circling in the air.
Gosh.
Damn it.
What was your odds again, Peter?
How high am I?
All right, I've got a plan. We have to ditch the cart if we want to, but are you guys up for ditching the cart?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, we gotta
Okay.
save the horse though.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we
release
do
the
say the
horse and just. I would say smack it on the ass to get it going, but I'm pretty sure it'll just kick me in the face. So
Hani,
I'm
ride the horse.
please,
You
please.
have a good affinity with
No,
it, so
no.
No.
Wait for this. Wait for this.
We're
No,
jumping off of
Hani,
the.
take care of the horse, please.
Grim is just in a yellow draconic to scare the
Oh
horse.
no.
I want to try and get everyone to jump off of the chasm so that I could cast Featherfall on it. We can just end up gliding the way down.
Ooh, and I have slow fall.
Fine.
Does that sound good?
Yes.
Yes, totally.
It's like
Someone cover. Actually, Peter, I think you have to cover Grim's mouth because if he tries to bite someone, at least you're already a vampire.
oh no.
Hey. You should cover Peter's mouth. What if
No,
he
Peter's
bites someone?
helpful. He's not gonna bite anyone without permission.
The
Neither would
dragon
I.
begins its descent straight towards your group.
Please.
We're going with Peter's plan. We're jumping down with the Featherfall.
Grim is in a stay put, just mad, just glaring at the dragon.
You watch
All right.
the dragon's mouth opens.
Oh, snap.
Are you ready?
See
All
the
right.
fire billowing up out of its throat.
You ready?
Go for it,
Ready?
Peter.
Ready?
Do
Okay,
it.
let's go. I'm gonna just jump off and I'm gonna cast Featherfall's reaction right as we jump, and then cast Featherfall again on the rest of the people because it's the first level
Grim
spell.
doesn't hold the middle finger out to the dragon.
There's only. I'm pretty
As
sure it's
soon
up
as-
to 5 other people within range, so I have to cast it twice.
Cast it on the horse, and I'll jump on that with Hani.
Oh right, I forgot we did this before. Yeah.
So I'll jump
yeah,
on there with
cast
Hani. We'll
Featherfall
take the horse down,
on
get
the
the horse, and soon as
As
Peter
you
says jump,
all-
I jump with the horse. I don't
As
care.
you
Alright.
all start falling off the edge, you watch as that dragon incinerates a huge line in the forest right down the path.
All right, we're Peter Panning it.
Yes. Did you share it? You have to share it
Yes, I
now.
threw it in the memes.
Good.
Grim is just in your
Peter
comments. He's like,
Pan.
"Are you done now?"
As we're gliding down.
Grim
I
is
think
just
Grim stayed. Yeah, Grim stayed up there.
Grim is just in say at the dragon bite. Are you done
Wait,
now?
what? Why are you? No, I cast the feather fall twice. Why are you?
Yeah.
No.
You cast it on him, but you can't force him to come. We're
Yeah.
already going
Why?
down. He stayed. That's on him.
I'm just
I
sort
can't
of
even feel
gliding
that.
slowly, looking up.
Going, why?
Why?
I just shake my head. It's like, not surprised.
Oh man. So I
Yeah,
guess we're
he's
gliding
gonna say,
down.
"Are you done yet?"
It takes you guys a good minute or so to get to the bottom.
Okay.
The cart has
Do we see?
just enough room to be able to ride. The horse is freaking out.
What do we see from above us with the dragon? What is it doing? Is it getting closer?
It never came back across the ravine.
Oh, thank goodness.
Just so I roll something today, I'm gonna try to animal handling the horse if that's alright.
Okay.
And can you roll that advantage since I'm on there with him?
Sure.
Okay.
But you get like a -6 for the koala attached to your leg.
What? Drop it.
He would have done great anyways. No big deal. A natural 20 with a +6. Yeah, I think even the -6 with the koala, he's fine.
Wait, what?
I own this horse. I've been spending days with this horse.
It's true. That's why I wanted him to be on there. Her to be on there.
So, Honey, who is now made best friends with his horse, has a very trusting relationship with the horse, has calmed it down. It is unwilling to be hitched to the cart at the time, and so Hani suggests that you all camp for the night. Obviously, that leaves a few extra hours for you guys to figure out what to do, but the horse should be ready by daybreak the next day.
Wait, is
What
the cart
happened
at
to
the very
Peter?
top of the chasm, or
You
'cause
guys
are we at
jumped
the
in.
bottom?
You're at the bottom.
Yeah, then why would we hitch it up to the cart? We didn't bring the cart with us.
I assumed
Yeah.
you jumped down and brought the cart with you. Just rode the
We
horse
can't
off.
cast
Totally missed
Featherfall
what
on the
Peter
cart.
said.
Yeah, we
That
can't
would not
cast
have worked.
Featherfall on a cart.
Okay, fine. The cart's up top.
We
The
just
Yeah.
horse
hand
still
off
is
the
not
cart.
fully interested in being hitched up to anything, so you guys can walk it out if you want, or you can get the cart.
What happened to Grim?
Grim's still up there.
Yeah, Grim stayed.
Oh, I thought you guys let Grim or pulled Grim down with you or whatever.
Nope.
We already
We
jumped
didn't-
off before.
We were gone before.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
can't force him
Can't
to come
really-
with us.
If Grim is still up there, I got to let you know he is now looking down the ravine, laughing and pointing at all of you as the dragon hit the trees and completely missed the spot that you were all standing on.
Now Grim is
Better
gonna
safe
go.
than sorry.
Grim is gonna go up and pet the dragon.
Oh no, the dragon kept flying away.
Oh.
It never landed.
Never landed, just burned a path.
Oh. Oh. Grim
Burned a path for us.
Yep, it pushed it, burned the trees back.
Grim is just gonna run and you just jump down the cavern.
Wait, without Featherfall?
Exactly.
Ah,
What?
Whatever. He's jumping down the cavern now.
Is he
And-
gonna
You
die
deal with
by
that
fall
chaos.
damage? Wait,
Who the freak knows?
is Grim going to die by fall damage?
That's a good
there a-
question. That's a long
No.
Dolores is
distance.
gonna try to catch it.
No.
Dolores is gonna
Grim.
try to catch it.
No. You didn't let me finish. Grim is just gonna try to go to jump to the side of the cavern. Wait, how wide is the cavern?
20 feet.
The 20
Oh.
feet.
Yeah, so he's going to try to run and jump 20 feet to the other side and just slide down.
Uh-huh.
Let's see here. Jump distance, force march, mounted vehicles. Jumping. Strength move, you have to move at least 10 feet, which is fine. Assumes the height of your jump doesn't matter, such as jump across steam. Athletics check.
You've got to make an athletics check.
I'm seeing that part,
Like,
but I'm trying to see the base jump height. They have something around here for that. You can extend your arms half your height above yourself during the jump. Thus, you can reach above a distance equal to the height of your jump, 1.5 times your height. That doesn't tell you long jump. But your total jump is basically 1.5 times your current height. I'm going to assume your jump is at least that same distance.
Hmm.
Because
so we
most
probably jump
humans
10
can't
feet.
jump 6 feet.
All right. Well, yeah. Grim is just gonna tank the fall damage then.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm still trying to catch him, by the way. So,
No.
I'm gonna look up at him as he's falling, and before he hits the ground, use my last feather fall.
No.
Hold on. Hold on. I've got something. As long as the team allows it. If you teleport somebody who's falling, do they continue their momentum after being teleported?
Technically. Now here it is. I found the actual jump. Your jump height is 3 plus your strength modifier with a minimum of 10 feet. That is your jump distance. If you're doing a standing jump, it's half that distance.
So running jump. So you know what? Grim is just gonna slide. Grim is just gonna walk down to the side and just start trying his best to climb down.
Okay, roll an acrobatics check. No, I guess you can roll a strength for that, right? Because that is climbing.
yeah.
So athletics.
Yeah.
All right, all right, team. Let's see this. Woohoo!
You guys watch. It takes him about half a day to safely climb to the ground. This is a good 300-foot wall, and he has no tethers. He's taking his time.
So we're just sitting down. I'll just start whittling as I'm waiting for him.
Okay.
I'm just going to
It's
do some
half a
push-ups.
day.
But see who needs magic.
It took us a minute. It's taking you
Huh.
8 hours?
And I did it without magic.
Exactly.
But Grim is just gonna look at Lars and just remember, you have to sleep. I don't.
Yes.
How much?
So, what's your point? We still got
No,
down here way faster than you.
nothing.
And safer.
But I'm just gonna be singing for Lars when he's asleep.
Oh no.
Passive perception. Perception. Okay.
Needless to
Sleep, it doesn't
say,
count.
Peter doesn't have to sleep either.
I know. That's not the point, though.
I get it.
Yeah.
So based on the map that I have, is there any chasm that is shown on here that we could possibly lead our way
So I
over
didn't
to
actually
that?
draw it on the particular map here. I probably should. But you guys are roughly there. It's something that was not drawn on the map initially because it didn't exist. when the map maker drew his map. You know, chicken, you need to get off the water too. Nobody likes you pooping in their water.
So,
Oh.
do you think there is like a path to be able to lead our way out? To just try and walk our way out of the chasm to get to. I'm trying to look at the map to see the correct name of it, but
I didn't actually put a name on it. It's just right there in the near the Dagger Fort Hill in Bree.
Scorn School of Magic.
That is where you're heading.
Yeah. Is there a path that from the chasm can lead us to, or based on our general location?
So as I was trying to state, the chasm itself was not actually drawn onto the map. So there's no path other than the path that you were last on that the map shows will take you anywhere. It wasn't drawn on there. They don't know what's going on.
Okay. So is the chasm going from north to south, east to west, northwest to southeast?
It's going mostly north, but it does kind of move towards the east. You can go to the southwest as well.
I think it would probably be best to go northeast then.
That would be my suggestion. But let's see what you guys find out. You're the one that derailed the whole group.
There was a dragon. There was a dragon about to breathe fire on us.
It's not the dragon's fault that you talked Solhani to go down the wrong road.
Okay, but that's not his fault that the rolls happen.
Yes,
Technically.
Keep going. It was Peter's rolls, not
Stop
Barry's
trying to blame
fault.
everyone else.
It's not Barry's fault. It's
Peter's
Peter's
roll,
rolls.
not Barry's fault.
That's right.
Oh my gosh. It was
northeast.
the roll of the dice. It happened. Just go. Let it go.
Yeah, go northeast.
Take a leaf out of Elsa's book and just let it go.
No, they said let it snow.
Nope. Definitely did not.
Sure wasn't let it blow.
You're only hearing what you want to hear.
This could be. That's normal for me.
All right.
All right, so what direction do you guys want to go? This is a very narrow path, like I said. You could probably walk in a 2x2 fashion.
And probably the horse on its own since it's so big.
Nah, the horse ain't any wider than any of you. I mean, it's
You know what a
definitely
horse
taller
looks
than
like, right?
I mean, that's a skinny ass horse.
I was like, you know what a horse looks like, right? You've seen one in person.
I didn't
They're
say you guys
big.
got
Malnourished ass horse.
Yeah, no horse is wider than 3 feet across. Unless they're one of them, a really huge frickin' what do they call those things?
Okay.
Even bulls look huge, but bulls are about 3 feet across.
What kind of elf, human, or gnome would be 3 feet across? I could see a dwarf possibly being close to that.
Most humans are about 2.5 feet from shoulder to shoulder. So, just saying, that's about the size of a horse.
Can walk sideways.
And you guys can walk side by side,
my gosh.
going down. The horse can't walk sideways, and if he did, he probably wouldn't fit in this area. Okay. You guys could probably figure out how to get the horse to turn around. I'm not going to give you guys a problem with that.
I'm just saying the horse would probably walk by itself, surrounded by everyone else.
Yes.
Let's do this.
So Hani will walk directly behind the horse and see how many times it kicks. Let's go.
Okay, but I want bonus dexterity if I don't get kicked once.
Why won't Hani just ride on the horse?
Because I'm giving you a hard time for giving me a hard time. All right. Just go down the stupid path, north or south.
I know, I'm so argumentative, I'm sorry. But you were giving Hani a hard time, not me. Just
That's
saying.
Okay.
I'm not the one that has to worry about the horse pooping on me. That would be Hani, who's small and walking behind the horse.
And she'd probably enjoy it, knowing her.
Yeah.
That's gross.
That's no.
I've never won.
Nature spa treatment.
Oh my gosh! Just go.
Multiple times, Sahani said how dirty she likes to be.
There's dirty and then there's disgusting. There's a big difference.
Okay,
But is
Yeah,
there
no, you
really?
here to tell me to take a bath.
Oh my
We're leaving
God.
the bedroom out of
walking.
this conversation.
This is why Peter wears the mask.
So he's not bright red.
So it's just things smell better.
Okay.
He's got herbs in there.
Considering we just talked about being on drugs, and you just said he has herbs in his mouth.
I didn't even think of it.
So he's just gonna be high when he's with us. Otherwise, he's leaving us.
He didn't tell you about the pixie dust he put in there last night.
Yeah. Peter Panning it.
Oh.
Magic everywhere.
when he was stressed yesterday,
Magic all over your face.
Because he ran out of weed.
Noise makes colors.
Oh, this is so funny. I was saying like flowers and stuff to make it smell nice.
No, you said herbs.
Yes, flowers.
Flowers are not herbs. Herbs are completely different.
Hey,
Herbs are plants, but not flowers. Just saying. So you have potpourri
Hey,
in there.
Hey, medicinal herbs like rosemary, you know?
I bet Sahani's covered in lots of potpourri right now.
Oh, I don't have time for this. Oh no, I've just got mint in there. I've got mint. Great.
So you
My
got
breath is great, you know. Breathing in that.
Oh my gosh.
minty poop though.
Okay.
I
Okay.
derail so much. I'm sorry. Just go.
So you guys, you're at the bottom. I guess you guys don't have to take a long break since how you decided not to grab the cart that's still up there in one piece. What do you guys want to do?
Wait, the card is in one piece?
One piece.
Wow.
Totally avoided.
Up at the top of the chasm.
You guys can technically
we
see
don't-
part of it, and Grim can tell you about the rest of it.
How could we see part of it?
Because it's right at the edge of the cliff, which is how Wisp fell out.
Ah.
Huh.
Oh, we haven't.
Okay.
So nothing's
So-
happened basically.
That's
Alright.
right.
Right, so let's
Oh, we're
move
making
on.
our way northeast, right?
Making our way
Yes.
downtown. Oh.
No,
My
no,
bad.
no, 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 no.
My bad. Wrong comment.
Yeah. Okay, so we've ditched the cart because it's up at the top of the chasm. We're going northeast towards that school. Let's go.
All right. Okay. Can I do a survival check to sort of see if more people has gone through this road and has probably lived?
Sure. Absolutely. 17. You definitely see, now that you're paying attention, lots of things have fallen into this ravine recently.
Can I make them out?
Yeah, there's a couple of dead people. There's some animals. One of the people actually looks like some sort of armed guard. He has a royal blue shield. It's about the only part of his armor that's still remaining. The rest of his clothes have just been down here for too long. Who knows what's happened? He's deteriorated, but his shield's still in good condition. On the picture of the shield that's royal blue also seems to have a lion. Golden
I'm
lion.
going to hold on to the shield, and it's a regular shield, right? Like it's Different from Grimm's buckler.
Yeah, it's a medium-sized diamond-shaped shield.
I was like, hey, Grimm.
As Grim sees that shield, and he notices immediately, because he was part of the military team that used this, that actually belongs to the knights of the Greymane Empire, specifically the ones that are hired and trained around the Greymane Castle.
Ooh.
At least give this
Uh,
person a proper burial.
yeah. I'm taking his armor so that we can sell it for later, and
As I
we
said,
are
most of it is already pretty well destroyed. The
Is there?
shield
awesome.
just happened to somehow not get hurt.
Can I
Awesome.
search the body?
Sorry, what was that?
Can I search the body specifically looking for maybe like a letter, like a parchment of some kind?
Go roll an investigation. I can't tell
All
you
right.
no.
Barry, Peter, can you do mending on the armor to fix it up?
I'm not for sure if this is fixable. Is it like in a state where mending could possibly could
It,
fix it up at least? Or, I mean, it looks like this person fell off a chasm and probably,
so it looks like
you know,
a soda can that somebody stepped on, put it up
yeah,
on a
that's what I
fence,
was
and
thinking.
shot it a couple of times.
I don't think this is possible. Yeah.
Oh, I plan on selling this. I mean,
The armor or the shield?
the shield I wanted to give to Grim, but the armor we could get a few stuff from it and maybe put it towards the party. What do you think?
That might be good. Well,
Yeah, I know.
I don't know
Yeah, I
about the
know.
armor because it's already destroyed, but giving the shield to Grim if he'd like it,
Well, well, it looks like it belongs to like a high end, like people who like a high military rank, um, whatever. So maybe it could be valuable. Who knows? I still have the armor from that dumb the the ghost armor that attacked Ethan at one time, and a sword.
right?
I gotta sell that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna start burying the body since it seems like the armor is not salvageable, even by mending standards, because it's crumpled soda can.
All right, I'm gonna help you out then. And I just
Same.
toss away the armor, but hold on to the shield still.
Use the shield as a shuffle.
Mhm. Trying to make it clean as much as possible. Clean, Ethan. Dang.
Right?
It's your inner Ethan.
Ethan,
His little
cast
earworm has gotten you.
prestidigitation 20 times just for solo.
I mean, well, Grin, would you like the shield?
Don't need no shield.
Okay.
Hey, Mizu.
Yeah.
I found this piece of paper, but I can't read it. What does it say?
What language is it?
It's Elven. Most of the writing is destroyed or worn off. You do make
So
out
what does it say?
a few words. Says to my, and there's a big smudge and a tear. Says, please tell my, another smudge and tear. Signed, Sir Eglamour.
It's a Mad Glib. You have to. Never mind.
I get what you're saying. That's it.
It looks like it's a letter. It was sent to somebody trying to. Yeah, I tell her what it says. It just appears to be someone trying to write, saying that he, assuming, cares about someone.
Yeah.
We can keep that. That way we can keep that name.
I just heard stories that soldiers carried letters to send to their loved ones if they died. So I didn't know if this might have been one of it, and we might be able to give it to somebody.
It sounds like it, but we don't have that information there. So unless we can try and get it figured out, but let's keep it for now. So
Does
we can see
Peter
what we
or
can
Grim
do.
keep one of those letters on him?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll make sure that Grim keeps a letter on him from now on. I'll let him write it himself. Let's see here.
Yeah. Grim has a letter that is supposed to be sent to his family if he ever gets KO'd for life.
Keep it in a better spot. As you can see, it doesn't always hold up.
All right.
Mhm.
Here's one
Yeah.
for Grim. I understand that Peter's backstory might be different than he thinks he thought it was, so that's why I'm letting Peter also choose if he wants to keep a letter as well. There you go, Grim. You can fill out a letter.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to keep one too? Okay. I'll give you one. All right. Have you guys decided where you want to go?
Based on them, are we still in the chasm?
Yes.
Okay.
Grim has
How's-
also informed you that the cart is in one piece.
Okay.
Right.
Is there
Can
any
we?
way to get back up, or
You
I
can
have
go on.
climbing kits. We can climb up there, and since the dragon's gone, try to climb up.
With the horse?
Yeah, the horse can't really climb up.
No thumbs.
It's either we have to ditch the horse or ditch the cart, and
I didn't think about that.
yeah. So
Can we bring the cart down without it getting destroyed by casting Featherfall on it?
it only
Kinda
works on
heavy.
creatures.
You guys have ropes.
Yeah.
That's
Don't know that. Oh, we have rope. Yeah.
I don't know if we can fashion a pulley system for an entire cart and have us all carry it and then slowly lower it down. I think we just
And if
have to
we're
ditch
down-
the cart and buy a new one. I'll buy the next one. Fine. But
Highland
Alright.
Terangor, do you want your cart?
Yeah, it's fine.
You're the one who put the money in.
Sometimes we win some, sometimes we lose some.
Unfortunately, Peter helped you lose one. Okay.
Stop blaming Peter! You're
there was
so
a dragon.
mean!
It was a dragon.
Also,
It was a great
Also-
idea! We don't know what the freak the red dragon was gonna do.
No, you didn't know
We're
what he was going to
currently
do.
down in a chasm, which means that eventually we'll probably need to go up.
We're supposed
So
to be killing
even if we
dragons.
get,
Hey,
even if we
hey,
manage to
I
get the
want
cart
at least
down, we
one
won't
dragon
get
as
it
a
up.
pet, okay?
Yeah, don't choose the one that's been trying to burn us alive for the last several weeks.
Why
Or
not
the
that
one
one,
that
huh?
nearly killed you.
Because it clearly doesn't want you. If it wants anyone, it wants Hani. You gotta give up on that one. Find another
Fine.
one to be your pet.
Fine, I'll find a lightning dragon then.
Fine, go for it.
Alright,
Just leave the red one alone.
Can I use the 17 for survival to try to get a new trail to see where else we can go?
There are two trails. You got north or south. It's just following
Peter.
the bottom of the ravine.
Compass. Do your thing.
All right. Got the
The
compass.
compass is not magic, though. It goes off of magnet.
That's why I like it.
Yes. I specifically bought a magic compass.
Oh dear, Solo.
It costed an extra gold, but it was no. I get it.
one more point out.
What makes it magic is that it glows in the dark.
Was it really magical? I don't remember
No,
it being
it wasn't.
magical. I was
It
like, wait a
wasn't. I
second.
was just
Where did a
explaining.
magical compass come from?
You could have just gone with it, Peter, and said that. You would have totally gone with it.
This compass always points to where your destination you're thinking of. So it's
Okay,
like,
Captain Jack. Sparrow.
Well, technically, it's not. It's what your heart wants the most, not necessarily where
Uh-huh.
you need to go.
Shush it.
Jeez, that was very angry.
I can't
Like,
stop.
no.
I've tried.
You don't get to have this. This
Peter's
magic
compass is magically broken. All of a sudden, you watched as magic struck it out of Mitsuru's fingers.
Oh my gosh.
She's looking at her hands going, how did that happen?
No, and I'll be thinking, damn it, Charlie. Because that's the only explanation I can come up with.
Next thing you know, there's a Charlie sitting on your shoulder.
put
I'm joking.
your head on.
It's like he finally came back to haunt me. I would not be surprised. He's been very quiet the last month or so.
It's been more than that.
Okay.
Has it,
It
though?
has been.
Yep, ever since the time
Yeah.
reset, you guys haven't seen him.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Just timelink's
Okay.
so weird and confusing in this world at this time.
Let's
let's keep going.
push on.
Yeah. So
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Yeah. Until we're out of the chasm, we just gotta keep going.
North or south, Peter?
Still northeast, because that's closer to that one school, and that's where we're going to.
Okay.
The original direction.
You guys travel until nightfall. Right about that time, you start noticing there is a path that goes up. When you get to the area where it starts, you'll have to backtrack a little ways as you go up the side of the cliff. But it does make a nice, easy way to walk out.
So we could get the cart.
awesome.
If we want to backtrack, yeah.
Do we want to get the cart?
What's in the cart?
How long do we need to backtrack?
Get a cart.
Hey.
The cart has the food for the horse.
Has
And
and
It
you
has
quick,
multiple-
Wisp, I need you to roll a investigation.
Investigation.
Yes, you.
Oh, sorry, I clicked the wrong thing, but
Intimidation. You know what? With a -3, I'll accept
Just
that.
flaming up the woods.
I'll
They're
accept the
both-
roll.
they're both -3.
Oh, perfect! Even better. You happen to notice your cloak is missing. Might have
What?
stayed in the wagon when you
The
fell
bunny,
out.
the bunny or the rainbow?
The cloak's in the wagon. We gotta go back to the wagon.
Our food is
The
also
bunny
in the
cloak or
wagon.
the rainbow
too.
cloak?
The bunny cloak
Bunny
is
or
cursed and it's
rainbow?
always on you. Remember? Because you get like a
Go ahead.
+1 to your strength, so you're missing the rainbow cloak.
Oh yeah.
We gotta go back track and get the rainbow cloak. Well, first let's rest because it's nighttime.
All right.
All right. Vampires, unless you're going to make checks to get out of the chasm or wander in the middle of the night, you guys are going to have to go a night hungry. But there's nothing to attack you all, so, it'll be a decent night.
Just have to
I stick up my
feed on
arm as
2
tribute.
animals. Okay. Just kind of drain a little bit.
Roll damage.
Right. Hopefully it's not a lot.
Max
I
damage.
got a long rest anyway.
Okay. 11 force damage.
Okay. You wake up in the morning with half that damage
Ooh.
remaining.
So 5.
Oh.
Yes. So in the morning, Wisp is still missing 5 hit points.
Okay.
Okay. So I think there was one thing that Grim was suggesting to be done in the middle of the night.
What's that?
Well, Jester, you
What
were
happened?
saying? You said you wanted to do something in the middle of the night?
Oh yeah. I'm
Mhm.
gonna draw 2 bite marks on Solaris.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm rolling perception.
While
You're
Solaris
sleeping.
is sleeping, he can't roll perception. But Grim,
We're
you may
just
roll.
waiting. Wait a second.
You may roll
I could
stealth, Grim, and see if you accidentally wake him up or not.
Do you need my help?
You're helping him.
Yeah, this is funny.
Oh my gosh.
The vampires can actually have a
now.
tiny bit of fun.
I want both of you to roll an individual stealth check.
Okay.
I can use the tiny tip of my rapier to just poke 2 tiny holes, and then I'm good.
Oh, you're actually gonna stab him. He's gonna draw.
Actually,
You're gonna
no,
stab.
no, I won't. I won't draw on him. Just
I mean, the rapier works
Drawing's
even better.
different.
nah. Draw
Rapier works.
too little.
23.
Draw too
Oh
little.
my gosh.
I'm just kind of sitting there watching. I'm not gonna try and do it.
Grim sneaks
Oh my
over
gosh.
to Solaris and
What is happening?
very
here?
well draws 2 little bite marks on the side of Solaris's neck.
Oh
Just
no.
kind of lost his patience. He wants to have a little bit of fun.
Let
Fair.
the vampires have fun.
Yeah, we're bored the entire night. We've got like 8 hours to do
Exactly.
nothing.
But you guys get to sleep.
You
We just have to
guys
sit
could
there
go and
twiddling
get
our
the
thumbs.
cart.
I'm gonna do some.
You can
Oh yeah,
get
we
the
could
cart.
go get the cart.
It's true. You could be useful, but
Peter's gonna go get the cart.
After-
Grim, you stay here and fuck with Solaris' father.
how are you gonna?
Peter
Hold on.
takes the endless spool of string, hands Grim one end, and starts.
Peter, before you wander off, are you going to drag it yourself? If so, do you have the strength to drag that thing?
He doesn't care.
Oh,
He just
damn.
left.
Because
Well,
the
I
horse will
can
be
bring the
sleeping.
horse. Yeah, the horse will be sleeping. This is.
So
Yeah, never
just
mind. No,
throwing it out
we
there.
can't really get the cart. Okay, fine.
Logically speaking, you shouldn't,
I'm just
unless
gonna.
both of you go.
Peter, ignore her logic and go and set up
Oh,
a way
You were so
to
mean.
try to help the party get the cart into the chasm.
Fine. We're not in the chasm anymore.
You're
thought
at
we
the
got
bottom
out.
of a ramp going to the opposite side of the chasm.
Okay. I'll just stop. It's okay.
We don't have a horse,
Hey, Jeff.
and I can't really do anything.
You could try to figure out how to get a pulley or something to get the cart into the chasm, or to try to figure out how to get the cart around the chasm, do some scouting.
Or you can go back to the cart and get the key.
I was thinking just making for sure that everything was still in the cart, grabbing the stuff.
You can do that.
However, we would still be out of a cart, so we could probably just wait until tomorrow. So let's just wait until tomorrow.
As everybody
Yep.
messes with you all.
Well, Grim messes with Solaris' sleeping
Only
body.
Solaris.
Yeah. Peter's just gonna do some exercise, some
Okay.
aerobics. I don't know.
Everybody wakes
Joy
up,
the secret.
starts eating their
Wait,
breakfast.
Grim didn't eat. Grim didn't eat.
Neither
I
did Peter.
didn't.
Oh no, wait,
I
Peter
ate.
ate
What
off
they
with
got
Yeah.
to eat down there?
each other.
Yeah.
So,
So,
do I see the bite marks on
Grim,
me?
you take 1 point of hunger. That does affect your
So-
skills and such.
So you're at 2 hunger right now, or is he
No,
still at 1?
I ate earlier, so let me see what level 1 does to me.
Nothing, not really. It's mostly like 2 and 3, I believe. It starts getting things happen.
Does Solaris feel the mark that Grim left on him?
Yes,
No.
because he did it with the rapier.
Oh my God,
What?
Grim,
He
you
did it with
not.
a rapier?
Yes.
No.
Wait, you raped your Solaris?
No.
I poked him
You
twice with the rapier.
No. No. No.
Grim has his own rapier. I can't say he didn't. Okay, yes, Solaris. Not only do you wake up and kind of feel like a weird bug bite on your neck times 2, as you get up from your sleep and everybody starts looking at you rub your neck awkwardly because you never rub your neck. Everybody notices you rubbing off the scabs and then the holes start bleeding again.
Grim, did you actually do what you said you were gonna do?
Remember say do what?
I'm gonna roll an insight check to see if he actually did it.
Grim looks guilty as sin.
Oh.
Wait. At least try for deception. See if he rolls a natural 20.
Okay.
We don't know his level in deception.
Yes, we do. His deception sucks. Grim, go ahead and roll it.
Okay.
Worth a shot. Grim roll.
I mean, do I even have to? He got a 23.
Go
Nah,
ahead. If you roll
If you
20.
roll a natural 20,
Okay.
come on. It's worth a shot.
He rolls a natural 20 and it still doesn't beat my 23. I still win.
You said deception?
Yep, deception.
Yes. Do this. Come on.
I think I clicked it.
Yeah,
And
well, roll
20?
20 is being silly.
Maybe roll it again.
Roll 20 is awesome.
We're just gonna have to wait this time because
Oh,
Yep. naturally.
no.
What does it do? What do I get from that?
Okay,
It's a
you
15.
definitely look at Grim and notice that he is totally hiding something from you. He has this big old smirk across his face. He is hands over his mouth. He is kind of giggling.
Does a 23 hit with sun radiant damage?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Does he get more damage since he's a vampire?
Nope.
Not at level
No.
1. It's all based on his hunger levels. So as long as you keep them well fed, then they're not sensitive to the sun.
You know what? I'm burning a key point to do it again. 15.
15 does not hit.
Well, enjoy that 7 damage.
Grim is just gonna brush off his arms like, really? Then after the second one, after the second one, which is clinks off, he's like hits his arm, was like, "Are you done?"
Oh my gosh.
My character's gonna go
Asking for
close to him,
trouble.
and then this. Haven't used it at all.
No.
Make a death save. Well, actually, make a con save. Nope, that's the wrong one.
You said
My
con
bad.
save?
Nah,
Hold
deck
on.
save. This is the wrong thing. That's till like another level from now.
Searing Arc Strike.
Okay.
Yeah, Searing Arc Strike.
Ooh.
Dang.
You still take half that damage.
Still take 6 damage.
Grim is like, okay, like you get one more of those.
That's it. That's all I needed to do.
Well, no, I take it. Just saying.
Grim is gonna brush himself
Wrangler
off
walks up and slaps Grim across the face. There, I took it.
Right. That costs 3 key points, but yeah.
Always if
Grim
you're
is
not getting those back in an hour.
gonna look
Yeah.
at Ringo like, I'm going after you next, Ringo.
Well,
Then meditate.
hello, Katri. Nature.
Alright.
And Grim is gonna say, "Oh, by the way, I didn't actually bite you."
You still stabbed me in the neck.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Next time, I'm actually gonna do it.
You guys are hearing this conversation, by the way. All of you hear it.
Mm-hmm.
I just gotta point that
Yes.
out there for Wisp's case.
Mhm.
Huh?
And Ethan.
Is it extra relevant?
It might be. I don't know. Maybe your character is
Wisp-
gonna react special due to this issue. I don't know. You seem to be sensitive.
Wisp assumes it's the duty of friends to keep the vampires well fed. She's offered an arm last night. One person took it, the other person didn't, so she assumes that Solaris must be charitable in the same way.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no.
Wisp doesn't know the yeah no.
Can't wait till Ethan knows about all this stuff.
Yes.
Alright. As we move on. What is the plan? Are you guys just going to leave the cart Going back, you guys see Peter coming back with Wisp's cloak. Oh, he's still in the cart.
Yay!
Do we want to get the cart, or do we want to just leave now that we've gotten the coat? The cloak. What do you guys think?
If we have the ability to go get the cart, we probably should, since there is the food for the horse in there. It would make it
Yep.
easier.
Yeah. All right, let's go grab it and then come back.
You guys do know it's only 20 feet across. If you guys are really careful, you might use Captain America's shield and Iron Man's repulsors to get the cart across the ravine as well.
Yeah, I'm holding on to the shield. Do they need it?
Nobody else seems to want it at the moment, so it's yours.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys spend a good half of the day going back to where you fell in. And it's going to be a good 2-3 hour climb to get back to the top of this mountain. It's quite a ways up. I assume you guys are going to all use ropes. Solaris, I'm not even going to make him roll. He just
I'm
flies
meditating.
up there. Oh, you're going to stay at the bottom? You're not going to climb the ravine to get to the cart to help him get it down?
Yeah,
Just
I'm gonna
thinking,
just meditate near the horse, and then
move
that's
it back
it.
down the ramp.
What was that, Peter?
Move it back down the ramp alongside it.
So, to get the cart down, there was no ramp where the cart was sitting. The ramp is on the opposite side of the ravine. You guys could have walked to the top of the ravine and along the edge. There's no trees on the far side of the ravine, so you guys could easily walk up the ramp and just follow the ravine back to where the cart was. Or you guys could walk along the bottom of the ravine and climb up the mountain side. Your choice.
That's
However
what
you
I
want
was
to get to it.
thinking, was to walk up the ramp,
See, Jeff.
get the cart, and then cart the ramp, or move the cart back down the ramp.
Somehow my words are not.
So, what he's saying is that the ramp is on the opposite side of the ravine, so we can't use the ramp to bring the cart down to the
never
ravine,
mind.
back
Okay.
up. However, if I do have a saw, and what we can do is we can try and find some wood that's that's long enough, and we can make essentially a makeshift bridge to drag it across that way, since it's only 20 feet.
Possibly. I guess. Yeah.
That's what I would
about that.
say.
Yeah.
That's me who's suggesting that, so.
Let's go with that idea then.
Okay? Seems how there are
Alright,
no
let's do some
trees on
D&D.
one side of the ravine. The other side of the ravine has all the nasty trees, but there are trees on the other side of the ravine where the cart is.
Let's do some D&D math, alright? I can cast jump. How far can a horse jump? 3 times its jump distance, minus that weight of a cart. Can we get the horse across?
Not only is there jump, there's also speed needed for that kind of thing. How much space would the horse need to build up the jump to get, or to the speed to get across, momentum-wise?
Let's do D&D math. How are we gonna get there?
All right, ask your daughter that question real quick. I want to see what her answer is. Solaris, just pick up the cart and throw it on Solani. I'm waiting for it.
Oh no, I'm still meditating.
Okay, so like 5
5?
feet, and how fast they can run is probably like 20 or 30.
You got it.
Great mathematics. I think your daughter's a little sleep deprived and needs to take a nap. All right, Solaris, what's the real math here?
I say we just
Meditation.
go with hers.
5, 4, 20.
20 miles per hour, that's all we gotta get the horse up to. That wouldn't be that hard. To jump across the bridge, or the non-existent bridge.
With jump.
Wait a second.
With jump.
We
I
could
think-
cast jump on the horse as it's in midair. I can cast featherfall to make it glide even more.
Gliding the horse won't affect the.
The cart will pull
Cart,
on that
though.
horse really hard, though. That's all she's saying.
Yeah.
I
The
mean, it'll be
cart
I can
will
pulling the
still
also
whole
put
cause
a
a
time.
gust
massive
of
weight.
wind, pushing the horse an extra 15 feet into the air.
You'd have to
All
do
right,
it to
let's
the
do
cart.
it.
So say, assuming you put jump on the horse and then use wind to hit the cart up, that would work because then you're affecting both things that are going across
Is jump
to counterbalance the
concentration?
weight.
Nope, neither of them are. They're both instant cast.
Let's do it.
So that would be the way to go then.
Mhm.
Because that extra little lift on what would cause the horse issues would be beneficial.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, honey, you're up. The horse loves you.
What's a horse's stats? Do you have the horse's stats, Salhani? I know I gave them to you at one time.
I can look them up real quick. I had them at one point. I know they can run 30 feet. I don't know what their strength is offhand.
I thought I gave you a horse stats at some point. Apparently not.
I'm wondering, could Honey and me do plant growth and try and grow like a bridge from the tree side over?
Link me the skill.
And how solid you have to make sure those are solid for the horse's sake.
Well, plant growth is 100 feet of dense plants.
I know, but there's the 8-hour channel one.
The channel one's 8 hours to channel.
I'm wondering if we could just kind of modify that and just use the side that has all the trees and stuff like that to grow like a way across.
Well, yeah, so 8 hours channeling would give us, like, farmland and stuff, but instacasting gives you 100 miles, or 100 feet, sorry, of dense plant growth.
Is
That'd be the simplest.
the horse we got?
So
is the horse we got?
By the way, it's a horse's strength is 16, so it has a +3 to strength.
Yeah.
I was actually more worried about its agility to jump.
0. Well, Dex is
Well, I mean, we
modified.
use athletics to jump.
Yeah, whatever. The
Yeah,
athletics, but the horse's
The athletics is
stats
plus
don't
3.
work.
So, +3 to its athletics.
I like the plant growth idea. Just bridge the cavern and have the horse walk across. Make it easier.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the instacast one. Based off of the description of the spell, the dense growth basically just makes it difficult terrain.
But I was wondering if like there's any way, since both he and I are druids, we get things to grow anyway. Why not grow take one of the trees and grow like a really heavy branch or something like that across the bridge?
I recall somebody having a staff that turns them into a tree or something.
Huh.
Not
me. Actually,
Huh.
from it. That would be amazing.
So, Hani, you might try reminding somebody of this when he brings up his answer
Yeah.
of tree.
If only there was like a staff that had a special word that activated it. That I've been waiting on you to ask me what that word to activate it is for a long time now.
As far as I know, it's just a stick that you like to keep around.
I told you to channel the stick for like an hour. I don't know, maybe that would.
You told a drunk to channel a stick. He stood there staring at a stick while drinking.
Wow.
I mean, I'm still plant tree idea. So.
Yeah.
All right, so Hani, teach him the magic words.
Give me a second to find them. It's been a while.
Blather something.
I showed this to the
Was
most
it blathering,
obscure.
bladder snatch or something? I don't know. Something from was it Darkwing Duck? No.
Darkwing. Yeah.
I don't think it's Dark.
Uh-uh.
Darkwing? Yeah.
No,
is
it's
Something from
DuckTales.
Darkwing Duck.
It's DuckTales. That's how the guy puts his
I
robot
am.
suit on in DuckTales.
Mhm.
Who did that?
All
Somebody
references.
sang the DuckTales.
All right, Rangor.
Alright, right.
You spend an hour actually concentrating on the stick. You become attuned to it. Do you say the magic words?
Yeah, I didn't actually hear what the magic words were.
Sahani, what was that word again?
I think it was what, Blathering Blatherskite or whatever the hell.
Blathering blatherskite.
Very well. I am going to go to the bottom of the ravine and utter a blathering blather snipe and turn into a tree, which goes 60 feet tall, with branches up to 30 feet from the center. So I should be able to make like a bridge between both sides of the ravine.
Correct. And you don't have to grow technically straight up. You could grow kind of like at an angle. I mean, you are a tree. But
Yeah.
so he can make a very strange bridge that you guys can push, pull, and however else you want to get that cart across. You can even turn it into a giant tree swing and try to swing the cart across if you really want. He can't move fast enough for it to matter.
Hmm. Okay.
So after 20 minutes, he's fully grown into this tree. It'll take him another 20 minutes to revert. You guys could decide how you want to torture him at that while he's still in tree form.
I mean, I know some people like to punch trees when they're in tree form, you know, Solaris.
Meditation.
Mhm.
So Honey walks up and slaps the back of Solaris' head. The rest of you get the cart across. Doesn't really matter how. You hitch the horse up to the cart, leaving the meditating Solaris on the ground. You all start your journey again. 2 days
We
behind
wouldn't
time.
leave Solaris. Probably throw him in the cart.
No,
or
you probably
something.
would leave Solaris because he could catch up in an instant. You all know he's stupid fast.
Yeah, both he and I can catch up pretty quick.
You'd leave
All right,
Rangor
it's
too.
30 minutes. Yeah, it's 30 minutes over.
Oh, it took 25 minutes just to turn into a tree.
That took another 20.
Nice. I'm headed over now since.
And then another 20 to change from the tree back into his normal form.
Realize I left him.
I'm gonna find him now.
Alright. What are you
So
girls doing? You are not king of the hill. I'm gonna kill that chicken.
All right. 19 on survival to find these guys after they left me, per
Easily.
se.
They're only about an hour ahead of you because you fell asleep right after enough meditation happened. You were pretty exhausted.
We would not have left you. If anything, we would have used Peter's string to tie to your finger.
Definitely
So you could
left
find
the
us.
string attached to his
Yeah.
finger as you left. He
So you could
totally
just follow
easily
the
followed
string.
him. Yeah. I didn't say that he lost you. Didn't even give him an option. He found you.
I don't think Wiz would have allowed that to happen, though.
We wouldn't have left him. Plain and simple. Even if he was meditating,
point
we would
is,
just throw him in the cart.
You guys are traveling again. Who wants to roll
Yes.
for the traveling day? Technically, it'd be nighttime. You guys would spend the whole night. Grim would try to F with you guys again.
Should we probably use a survival check for being able to tell how the land works?
For this trip, no. You guys are just going to roll a straight 20 because that's the only way that I have it planned. If the number rolls above 20, I didn't have it written on my paper. So,
What about Schnitzel's 19?
Yeah. Schnitzel just rolled without a 19.
Your day is a very clear day. Easy going the whole day round. Wind just ever so gently blowing on you all. And you guys feel that you made up at least quarter day speed.
All right.
And that's why you have a druid roll for you. I thank you.
All right.
Let's
So
sleep and then continue on.
Yep. So you guys are gonna rest that night. Grim
I'm
and Peter, if you guys are gonna feast in this night, I need each of you to roll a survival check to see if you can find any food.
What is there to feast on?
Oh, that's what you're rolling a survival check to see if you can find any animals.
Okay.
So I only need 4 hours of sleep. I will help them look for that.
All right, I'll have each of you roll. See if any of you find anything. She finds nothing.
Solaris is gonna help because he still took a little bit of a nap from that meditation. So
Survival.
yeah. Mizu could roll again for advantage.
Yep, 13's still the roll I'm going with on that one.
Well,
Yeah.
out of everywhere you guys looked before Mitsu went to sleep, so it took a good portion of the night. The only thing that you guys were able to find is one raccoon. That's enough for one of you to feed one hunger point.
You do it, Grim.
Can I try to find something individually to feed Peter?
At this point, you're
I'll
asleep.
I'll offer
Oh,
my
this
arm to
one?
Peter
You
before I go to bed.
Fair enough.
just 13 force damage if we're. Yeah.
Yeah, so the next day you have 13 damage. Whereas Wisp is now fully healed.
Okay, done.
Okay. And the next day goes on. You guys have about, quite a few days actually of travel here. Let's see. At least 4 more days worth. So who's rolling this time?
Wiz should never roll anything.
I'm not going to force you guys to roll. It's whoever's leading the charge. So I would assume Sohani, Rangor, Peter, and Solo.
I got a
Solo rolled
19.
a 19.
Okay?
Yay!
On this particular day, it is incredibly hot. Like heat wave out of nowhere. I need everybody to roll a Constitution saving throw,
I kick
including
off
one
the
for the
coat.
horse Sohani.
You said Constitution?
Yes.
Makes sense with the mask.
You said save or check?
Save.
Okay. That's sad. I have a +6 and I barely got that.
That's very sad. Everybody under a 12 or 12 and under receives 1 point of exhaustion. Followed by, after this entire day is over, you guys find a very open area to rest, and the night seems to be cooling off abnormally quick.
Oh no.
I'm gonna try to go out hunting to find something.
You're gonna go try to
I'll
find
help.
animals, or
Animals.
I've been rolling crappy, so you roll at advantage and I'll go with you.
All right.
Okay.
26.
You guys find a donkey and a wolf fighting in the distance.
How many of those bolos do you have?
I have 2, and then I made more, so now I have 6.
Catch the wolf. Aim for the wolf and try and bolo it.
Alright. Bolo is proficiency, so it's the same with unarmed strike or darts. So I gotta do that later. Does a 14 hit the wolf?
How close do you decide to get to the wolf before you throw?
I'm sort of close
Probably-
enough, but I try to roll stealth if that's what you needed.
That's what I'm
Probably
curious.
30
So
feet.
yeah, if you're within 30 feet, you definitely need to roll stealth.
Okay.
Yeah, with the bolo, you have to be somewhat close.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
think
got
he's fine.
No problem.
He
You
could go
have
and hug it and it
successfully
wouldn't notice him.
grappled the wolf. The donkey is
Alright.
starting to take off. Now that the
I
wolf
chase
is now
after the
attacking.
donkey
Okay. Go ahead and roll an
and use
athletics
animal.
check first.
Oh.
Let me see if you can catch
Well,
it.
my animal handling sucks, so I
You were
catch
able
it,
to
but
catch
doesn't
up to it, but yeah, it's not calming down for you. It is now instead trying to turn to attack you, which of course is with its hind feet.
So why is it turning?
It's turning away from you, kicking you with its hind feet.
So Dex dodge.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. You successfully dodge out of the way of its kick. Solaris, what are you doing with the wolf?
Yeah, I'm going to keep beating on the wolf to just knock it out and have it humanely. Is Grim near me at all?
Grim, did you stay in the
'Cause
camp or did you follow them?
I followed them.
Okay.
yeah, I'm making sure Grim doesn't touch the prey again so we can divide this equally amongst the party. So I'm knocking out this wolf with key strikes. Where is it? All right,
Yeah,
one,
yeah. Make the vampire
Hit.
hungry. Great idea.
19 hits.
Yes.
All right. There's a 14 hit.
Yeah.
So
It's
this one's
grappled, so
suffered.
technically they both crit.
Oh, okay. So I'll do this again. Oh, wait, that makes no sense. 3 plus 7, that's 10, because I'm taking away the 5 from that. And then the punch, 10 plus 10 plus 6, so 16. So 16, 10, 26 in total to knock it out.
Oh yeah.
All right. I'm holding on to it and just making sure I bring it to the camp and skin it and divide it amongst each and every one of us. And then cut half that grim. No, actually, I did it for Peter so Peter could get the blood. Because he didn't eat anything.
Oh, I actually let Peter take some of my blood.
Oh. Well, then we
Can
can
we,
have some stories for later.
Mitsu,
And that's
while
it.
you're fighting said donkey, you notice Solo punch this guy, Grim kind of standing there poking at him, and then they both walk off back towards camp. You're out there alone fighting a donkey. What do you do?
And I'll try to animal handle again. Still doesn't like me.
Okay. Um, the donkey's going to attempt to run away from you. With a nat 20,
Oh, wow.
it's successfully going to get out of your grip and just start taking off. I believe donkeys only move at 35 at just regular moves, so
Out of game, shoot it.
I'm so tempted to shoot it. It tried to kick me.
it's a donkey.
I don't care. It's an ass, and it tried to hit me.
Yes, it is.
I
Um,
want an ass.
I to try and catch it with rope, like try and lasso it. What what would I need to roll for that kind of thing, if I'm even able to? Would that be a dex? Would it be...
I think that's just a straight D20 with... I'll give it proficiency. But you've never...
Okay, so I'll just do a D20
Yeah,
then.
you've never thrown a net item before. I think it rolls...
I am sucking with my dice today. Screw it.
It takes off.
Once I miss, I'm gonna pull out my bow and shoot it. It annoyed me.
Wow.
Oh no. So
You have plenty of range on your bow, so I'm not saying you couldn't hit it.
Well, 24 and 17 to hit.
I'm gonna say that donkey's dead.
Yeah. 23 damage.
Donkey's dead, for sure.
I drag it by its back leg back to camp. The leg it tried to kick me with.
Aww.
You guys
I'm
watch as
annoyed.
Solo brings wolf meat, and 2 hours later, Mitsu is huffing and puffing as she brings his donkey into camp, all scratched up on one side because she's just been dragging it on the ground, and kind of just drops it and sits down in a pant.
I'm gonna try to dry them up so we can try to, keep it going for the most days we're traveling and divide out the blood from each of the animals with help from Mitsuru, of course.
They need, vampires need live,
Yeah.
like fresh blood. They can't have dead blood from dead animals. It has to be alive.
My animal is actually knocked out though, so.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying it sounded like you were trying to use that on the donkey. Donkey's dead. I wanted the meat since I couldn't take it alive. That's its own fault.
Well, I'm letting
Be sacrificed to our vampires.
Peter get my wolf. I'm just leaving Grim to just go for the donkey since he just attempted to attack me at my sleep. So, yeah, it's like that.
All right.
Do me a favor, cut off that leg.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
no.
cut it off.
Mitsu, are you keeping it as a trophy?
No, I'm just gonna hand it to Grim and say, chew on it, please.
But no. I'm fine. Don't worry.
I want it ruined. I hate that
no.
leg. It tried to hit me.
It's fine. Give it to Peter. Give it to Peter. I'll be fine.
You're the one that ripped a chunk out of a pig. I've never seen Peter eat his food like that.
That was yesterday. Today's a new day.
It was like 3 days ago, but yes.
Exactly. Today's a new day.
Oh my gosh.
Great
Whatever.
motivational speaker.
Fine. Just skin it and we'll eat the meat. I don't care.
Wait. Never mind. Yes, I am going to eat the thing.
Peter's passed out.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to cook it with the seasonings that I bought from the store. So, do I get advantage or do I get like just plus something?
I'll give you a +1.
I guess I'll feed on
Dang.
that and then go to bed.
99-cent seasoning, huh?
Yes.
It said this was the best.
And
26.
Ethan casts prestidigitation on it, like he does everything. And if it tastes even just a little bit more better. But as you guys try to bite into that donkey meat, it is tough and gamey, and no matter how much seasoning these two people could try to put on it, it still doesn't taste right.
Oh, I was cooking up the wolf.
Tastes like ass.
Okay, that.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're eating ass. Of course, it doesn't taste good.
Raggy and I have enjoyed leather boots, so it's not gonna affect us.
Yeah.
We're used to making jerky. Who cares?
This is true. And Wrangler eats shoe jerky.
Yeah, so I was actually cooking up the wolf.
Okay. Well, even then, the wolf doesn't taste good at all.
It's 25.
Oh. Wait. When did you roll? I was looking
A
at
while
Mitsu's
ago.
rolls. I looked at Mitsu's rolls. That was my bad. 25.
Yes, it was.
The wolf tastes spectacular.
Yeah, +1 because of the seasoning and Ethan's prestidigitation.
Yeah. You guys, that was the best wolf you've ever tasted. You didn't know wolf could taste so great.
Well, we've never eaten wolf before. It's usually venison.
All right. I'm gonna try to dry it up so we can save it more for a longer time. And yeah, that's about it. And try to
Okay.
hold it down somewhere.
Okay. Solar spreads a bunch of salt over it and wraps it in its own hide and hopes that it dries well.
Man,
Wait. Really? Really, Mitsu?
Mm-hmm.
back. Roll20 kicked me out again.
Yeah.
I mean Discord.
What?
Okay. So, that's just one of those things. I'm like, I can't get it out of my head now that I've seen it. Just can't do it.
Oh wait.
Totally derailed me.
I didn't say anything.
Which one of you guys are rolling for the next day?
Me, can I be?
Go for it. Giant crabs attack your caravan.
What the heck?
I'm joking. Peter just
It must be
posted
crabby.
crab.
I was gonna say, did he bring crusty crabs with him?
It was all Peter's
Be better
fault.
than eating the ass.
I'm sorry, that picture's so awesome.
It's very fitting.
Just for you. Giant crabs attack the caravan. No.
Oh, no.
You know what?
But
Seafood
no.
doesn't sound bad.
All right.
Crab is actually delicious.
So, gosh, enough.
What? What's so delicious?
The day goes on, and you happen to be back on the main road. You have done the math over the last couple of days and found out that you're really only a day behind where you could have been if you guys hadn't, gotten on the wrong path in the first place. So you're not really that far off. Something about viewer discretion advised.
I was like, what? Who's watching what?
It's probably the koala doing it. We haven't heard much out of her all night.
Koala? What?
Koala.
He's referring
We have a
to
koala?
Schnitzel's daughter.
Oh. I was like, we have a frog, we have a chick, we have a dead donkey. When do we
No, we
collect the
don't.
koala?
We have
And
a donkey leg.
and a half-eaten wolf.
Yes.
Oh, I chopped it up and everything. So that's what I meant by preparing it and drying it off. Sorry.
No, we got it. Wolf jerky.
Well, it's ass jerky for sure. I mean, there's no fixing that.
Yes.
Oh man.
It kicked me. I am not happy. I tried to drag it back. It wouldn't let me. Jerk.
Mitsu insists on turning her ass into jerky before you guys leave the site.
Oh my.
Why?
No comments from her finally. Okay, we move on.
And no objections from anyone else, so.
Right.
I already told you I was gonna stop.
hmm We're going. We're going.
Mm-hmm.
So as you guys go on, Rangor leading the way, doing a really good job, as you guys can all tell. You guys notice about halfway through the day, another group of people, 2 armed guards walking in front of a horse, and possibly another one behind, and they have a cart with some sort of big canvas over the top, similar to yours, but without the special rails to hold the canvas up. They just kind of have it tucked in. And it's, like I said, coming your way.
Do I take a look at them? Do they have like the shields from the ones I picked up before?
No. These are... They look more like mercenaries. Caravan guards,
Okay.
perhaps.
Oh.
Alright. Can I sort of do a perception check to see if their weapons are drawn like they have blood on them or what have you? Or do I just see that with 17?
As you get closer, within, say, 50 feet or so, I will say you are starting to notice that they are starting to draw their swords and be prepared for a possible fight, just showing that they're armed, but everything looks pretty clean, like they've had a pretty easy journey so far.
Right.
Is there
I
enough
go
room
to
for
Peter.
both of us to pass each other?
What was that,
Huh?
Rangor?
Is there enough room on the trail for both of us to pass each other?
If there's not, there's definitely enough opening that you guys can kind of swerve off the trail a little bit.
I give a look to Wisp and Peter at the same time to say, like, something's about to happen. Just, we won't attack. Just get ready.
Just call out that we're
I
just
turn
passing
to
through.
Yeah, just let
Anything?
them
I
pass through.
turn to Solo. I turn to Solo and say, "Can we just wave at them?"
Let's not wave at them. We just making them walk through. If they say hi, we say hi, but that's about it.
Grim's gonna let out a little laugh like we should scare them.
No.
But come
Just
on,
call out that we're just passing through. We're making our way.
but just
Making
hear
our way east.
Grim doesn't say just hear me out, okay?
Wisp
I can
does.
I can move behind one of you and I can just yell something in Draconic and scare them. It'll be funny.
There's no
Yes.
Grim,
no
when
way to die.
whenever you open your mouth, how often has that actually helped us?
But it will be funny.
Please, for this one time, just stop.
Um,
Fine.
Thank you.
can I do an insight check to see if he'll stop?
I mean, it's gonna be a
Grim
waste
says
of
he'll
oil.
stop.
You could punch him in the face a few times. Just saying.
So insight.
Sure.
No. Grim is actually being truthful that he is not gonna do it
There you go.
All right.
before passing the guards.
All right. If it's a deception, you could roll deception, but if it's insight, you can roll
It's not a
persuasion.
deception. Grim is gonna say, "Okay,
Because
I will not do it before we pass them."
Do I
because
with the
Grim says
14?
okay, and as a Whisk does not have the perception that the player has, so Whisk is gonna be so happy and pleased and hug Grim. Like, ah, Grim's
He,
growing.
based on the wording he said again, do I detect a hint that when we pass, he'll do something instead with the 14 thing? Because that's still deception, by the way.
Because he's
No,
not
it's
rolling
not.
deception against you. I will
He's
say
not.
you.
He's not being deceptive. He's being truthful. He's saying that he will not do anything before
Grim, roll a
they pass each
persuasion
other.
then.
How's a persuasion?
You're persuading him that you're being truthful.
This is unfair. And does he have to pass, pass, pass it, or is it just what is it?
It's just
Of
under.
course, of course, the thing that I have a -2 and I gotta
Of
do.
course, do it. Solaris, whatever you think you're getting off of Grim is what you're getting off of Grim.
Grim, it's all right. And I put my hand around him and I use Stunning Strike by just gripping his shoulder.
Jesus.
So make a D15 Constitution saving throw. DC's 15 Constitution.
That only worked.
Oh, great.
Until they pass by. It'll only work for a second. If they attack us, he raises up in his turn. So
Hani walks up to the guards and tries to give them flowers.
what the
guards,
heck?
the guards instantly say,
Of
"Please,
course.
we appreciate the
Oh,
gesture, but please stay away. Don't go this way. There's
Grim,
illness in the air, and everybody's dying that way. You gotta go the other way. Turn around."
Grim drops down and just
That
having a
actually sounds
seizure on
like
the
our
floor.
specialty.
That's what Grim is going through right now. He just drops down to the floor and starts having a full-blown seizure.
Oh,
I stunned you,
What?
not make you have a seizure.
Hey! I got critical one, critical fail. So
But that just
congrats.
means you just failed.
You knocked him out. He's
yeah, you
having
knocked
You're
him out,
stunned.
not a seizure.
that makes more sense.
I forgot key point.
yeah,
The
we're able
guards
to deal
still
with.
look at Grim just suddenly fall over limply. They freak out more and say, "Oh, we're too late. The illness has caught him already. You guys must abandon him and run. Run for your life. Save the horse."
No, he's actually kind of
He's
a little
tired.
bit. Yeah, he's knocked out.
Just
Dealing with
We had a
diseases is
rough
kind of our
day.
specialty.
Yeah.
What's up, Source?
So
So,
yeah.
You guys watch as these guards try to make haste past your wagon. Solar specifically picks up a whiff of death in the air. Solaris and Peter, the only two that are actually probably truly paying attention at this moment, are looking at the back of the wagon, and they do notice a hint of blood coming off the backside of their wagon as they continue to run.
Hey guys. Peter, what do we do?
yeah, I'm going to call out to them, hey, what's. Basically stop them again before they get too far away.
Yeah. What is
Hey,
this
do you think you
plague
could
thing you guys
please
talk
have a quick
about?
chat about this plague
Yeah.
before anything happens? I'm gonna get down the guards and then kind of whisper over to Lars and tell.
Before I get close to Peter, I go to Mitsuru, let them know that these guys are suspicious just in case, alright? So when they attack, have them ready. And then head next to Peter.
The people are honestly panicking as they're like, "No, stay away, you bring the plague."
I have no plague on me. Also,
We
may I
just
ask
watched your
one
friend
thing?
die in your lap.
You
He's
knocked him
still
out.
awake.
he's breathing, dumbass.
Guy goes,
Also,
how do you know? I've seen a man at breakfast as strong as a bear, and by dinner time, stone dead.
I'm just gonna cast Mage Hand and let it sit on my shoulder, just from.
They're like, "Oh no, the hand of death is literally upon you."
So, might I ask
okay.
why you have blood dripping out of your cart?
Sir, you may ask all you want, but we are leaving. We must leave this
No,
place.
I would rather not have you leave. You answer what's going on with that cart.
It's the dead of my kin, the ones they were alive this morning.
Could I possibly see them so that I could possibly discern any illness? Or at least
They're already too late. They've long passed.
discern what it does, so that for anyone in the future they could possibly be dealt.
The
Whis
illness.
points at Peter and talks to the guards and says, "Heat doctor."
You're a healer?
Majority of us are.
How do I know that this feat really exists? How do I know this is true about you?
You can see the quote-unquote hand of death on my shoulder.
Yes, that's how we're afraid of you. We don't
I
dare
have
go
a
anywhere.
demon arm. I have a plague doctor mask.
You are quite
Spitting
terrifying.
flowers out onto the ground. Flower, 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 flower.
This is,
They straight up
trust
say,
me,
you are quite terrifying, sir.
this is a regular thing. Trust me. Now let me just go and check those bodies.
I want you to roll a persuasion.
Okay. Now, I don't believe I'm going to be rolling this at advantage because it says I gain advantage on charisma rolls if I'm attempting to seduce the target. So I'm
Nope.
roll at
You're
three.
obviously not seducing.
I am not. So
I mean,
ooh, nat one. Jeez.
No!
Damn.
They are not believing you.
So does the mask just like pop off if they see a vampire? Is that what just happened?
Maybe you should have tried to seduce them. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's
Yes, seduce him! Seduce him!
no.
You know
You
it's
want me
for
to? Is it
a
okay if I
greater...
try and roll again and make it?
Nope. Too late. These
Okay.
guys are completely terrified and they just see all of a sudden a monster. And they are, even though these beautiful flowers are flying and the druids are looking pretty in the sunlight and
Can
Wisp
you
is over
please
there.
help me
And
convince
they're
these
like,
people
oh
that we're
crap.
healing?
This is the devil himself. And they just spur their horse as hard as they can with a big slap and jump on the cart and try to get away from you all.
Uh,
Can I shoot him?
no, don't shoot him. I'm gonna stick out my arm.
They're running away from me, and apparently I don't like that today.
Don't shoot them.
Can I, before one of them left,
No,
can I have touched one of them before we're gonna react on? Because I was close to Peter when he had a conversation. Can I do an opportunity attack or something?
No.
Well, they
No,
weren't
no, no,
letting,
no. Huh?
they were not letting you guys within 20 feet. So technically, the opportunity attack wouldn't happen. You would have.
Awesome. That's great. Am I like 10 feet close?
Solo,
You're
throw a
about.
bowl at him, trip him up.
Oh no,
Get
I
the
haven't
horse.
used this at all.
Did
Marcus,
y'all call me?
Okay, I would allow that.
Yeah.
No.
Well, no, it's mark the
No,
sun. It's not an aggressive thing.
Yeah. Now I know where they are. All I have to
He's
do
on
is not yet.
stalkers.
Still following them?
He's smelling them. So if you guys
Why
want,
do
you
you
could
think-
follow them.
Why do you think you can't get away from us either? We're creepy stalkers. That's apparently what we do.
Apparently.
Okay. No.
We're a team. I'm gonna get them. So
Let's just
I still say we're Team Tangent.
let's
don't
just
know.
go. It's just
And you all dress in purple spandex.
there's no need. There's no.
That's a
just go.
terrible idea. Not doing that.
Team outfits.
Ringor's idea.
Which is why no one listens.
Right, exactly.
Let's go.
So are you guys going to continue to chase down these people who are already terrified of you, or?
No.
We could keep going towards whatever village that they come from, where this disease, and then avoid that disease, and then go on to the wizard place that's apparently going to burn down. That's where we were headed to begin with. Just putting that out there.
We're trying to head to the wizard place.
You guys like
Yeah.
trail a lot, so I wasn't 100% sure that you guys are going to continue on your path. So
yeah, we're gonna
continue
do
on
that.
the path and make a small detour if you need.
We don't need
Try and help
all the time.
I mean, it's a disease. This is.
Do you have any means to speak to Peter? Do you have any way to communicate with David and let him know that this town is here and might need some help?
No. I don't have any spells or anything. Also, yeah.
What you guys need is a priest. They get the sending spell really early.
I'm a messenger, which is just sending with extra steps.
Yeah, literal.
What we could do is keep note of this and go to the wizarding area and see if there's anyone there that might be able to help with that. Because at this point, I don't think we can handle a plague-infested town.
I mean, we all have lesser restoration alongside.
Nope, not all.
A good portion of us do.
How many?
Yeah.
I believe each of the druids.
At least cast it 6 times.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's a small town, we're good.
Yeah, we can easily help them. Plus, I'm pretty good with medicine and diseases, so we could possibly discern what this thing is all about.
And then what if we get them?
Then I
Lesser
can
restoration.
lesser restoration.
We do it to ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
How many times though? How many
6
lesser
times a day.
restorations?
No, I can do 6 times and still have enough for us.
Mm-hmm.
I can spare 6 times.
Yeah.
So you have 14 altogether then?
Well, I mean, Lingo has a few, I would assume.
And
Well,
they
I'm
can
just
always
saying.
upgrade it to higher spell levels, by the way.
Yeah.
So
To do more people at the same time.
I can do 7 in total myself.
We can each do 7, so we have 14 in total.
And technically, we can have the plague and then just take a long rest, and you guys can take care of it from there. As long as you guys are 5-8 hours.
I only need a 2-hour rest, and I can recharge one of my spell slots.
All right.
Ooh,
We
you
should
guys
be
get a
good.
whole 1 spell slot.
Mhm.
All right. So you guys decide to continue on?
Yep.
Great.
Hey, Mitsuru, you want to ride the cart this time?
Nah.
All
That's my
right.
thing. I'd rather walk.
A couple hours
All right.
down the road, you guys see what I can only describe as terror. There are carcasses everywhere. What could be like an elephant, huge gray leather, beheaded. There's what you thought might be an owlbear, also beheaded. There's panthers with their paws cut off. There are deer with their antlers cut off and arrows through their hearts. I mean, this place, somebody came through and destroyed animals, and they are dead and rotting.
We know it wasn't those guys because they're rotting. These bodies have been here for too long.
You also see, as you guys inspect the area, a campsite not far away. Or an old campsite. Could have been there a couple weeks. Might have been used recently, but it's definitely been around for a while. And because everything's dead and rotting, there's no bones. There's not. It doesn't look like a graveyard of creatures. Everything's within a week dead, maybe 2. Do you guys continue? It is officially nightfall. Do you guys continue to keep going? Do you stop here for any time?
I have the others instructed to eat something while we're passing through, a little bit of the rations, and keep on going by. And whenever we need to camp, I would ask Mitsuru if it's all right if we camp wherever she's all right with.
Sure, we'll find a place that's somewhat clean and camp there.
We walk by a couple of the bodies. I'm just gonna incinerate them with, take your pick. Sacred Flame,
Produce
Burning
flame.
Hands, Flaming Spear. Just take your pick.
Produce flame.
We're gonna start incinerating all the carcasses.
I looked at them and say, "Do you know how to do that without making a forest fire?"
I mean, it's rained recently, right?
No,
It's not gonna catch on fire.
I want Solaris to roll an inspection or perception or investigation, his choice, to see how dry things are.
Perception, definitely.
Okay.
Here we go. Roll 20. I love you. Don't fail me. Please, I haven't said anything bad to you this day.
10.
And it failed me.
Solaris looks around and says, "Huh, you might be right."
Can I at least check the weather to see if it'll actually rain?
You don't see any clouds in the sky with that roll.
Yeah, I'll cast Druidcraft and see the weather for the next 24 hours.
Okay. Solani casts a Druidcraft. Chance of sun, partially cloudy. Temperatures ranging up into the 80s. That's Fahrenheit for those of you who go on other scales.
Perfect for getting ready to storm weather. That's the calm before the storm. It's fine.
Yeah.
You guys also happen to know it's early spring. It's possible. You guys gonna allow him to burn everything down, or try to help him control it, or?
Yes.
Okay.
I know how to control my own fire. Stamps out a
Burn it all! Burn it
Okay.
all! I mean, do you have control flames?
Create bonfire.
I mean, okay.
Greatest cantrip in the world.
Which one?
Oh, control flame. I'm joking. It's not the greatest cantrip. It's a good cantrip, though, if you're fire.
Flame with Druidcraft.
Anyways. Solhani, Druidcraft, a bunch of pretty flowers. While he waits for Solaris to go search for rocks to build a fire pit out of.
Yep.
Burial site. If he's gonna make a fire pit, I'm gonna make it a big, gigantic burial site.
He's gathering stones. I'm gonna help him.
Okay. While the two of those people gather rocks, Rangor and Solhani make large amounts of flowers and told Peter to start carving headstones, who just kind of stared at him and did his own thing.
You started cutting headstones.
Headstones? We didn't know the names of these people.
They're all animals. 100%.
They're people. They're people. They're my people.
Okay, so in Salhani's case, speak with dead may apply to animals.
I speak with dead.
You don't even have
Bunch
this
of bear
spell. Don't lie to
growls.
me.
I have to spare the dying. I don't have to speak with dead.
Right. Alright. So let's say it's middle of the night. Solhani gave up on waiting for Solaris, and by the time him and Wisp have gathered a few boulders. He's already over there starting to try to light these carcasses on fire. Using his flowers as kindling, of course.
Using the create bonfire from my staff, giving it a little extra boost with burning hands. I mean, I'm making a nice fire here.
Right. Oh yeah, it's getting big. I just realized Rangor poking fun at Solhani's qualifications. And yes, Ethan, dead bodies again. So.
But we didn't kill him this time. We have nothing to do with them being dead.
This time.
Yeah.
I believe in my God hard enough. He'll smite down those bastards.
All right. Is there anything else you guys need to do for the night while Solhani builds a bonfire? I assume Mitsu is working on her bow if she wants to roll on that.
Are we still looking for the stones?
Like I said, it's probably late at night when you finally get enough stones that you originally felt was going to be enough. And then
Wow.
you realize that Solhani, right after you left, she just started burning bodies without you.
Fine. She said she wanted to help make this world better. If she causes a forest fire, then that's on her. I'm just gonna meditate and mentally train my mind.
Life rises from the ashes, my child. You will soon learn.
He is now focused on his meditation.
My wife just stole my alcohol bottle. After I filled my cup up, of course. I'm serious. There's about 4 ounces of Jose in that bottle left. So that's what, 2 shots? Alright. So you guys don't do anything, nothing needs to be said or talked about as your whole team mourns the dead animals.
Wisp is mourning the breaking down of trust between people.
Well, I'm sorry, Wisp. I don't know what to tell you. Your brain does. Anyway, so next day comes along. Who's going to roll as you guys proceed into this supposed diseased area?
Um,
Are you guys going to go back towards the people you now suspect as poachers who are ours the opposite direction, or are you going to continue on?
I think we're gonna continue on because it's how many days posted? 1, 2 days?
Yeah, you're about 2 days off now. Sorry, I didn't move
Awesome.
the
We're
icon.
almost there, guys.
Told you I should have shot him.
I didn't disagree with you, but to be honest, it wouldn't have been a good look. And I'm trying not to kill people.
Ethan
To
hugs
please
you.
smite those people.
Huh?
Ethan gives you
To my
hugs.
God to smite them.
Okay. Well. Alright. So do I have to roll?
If you're going to lead the group, yeah.
Alright, 14.
Okay. So as you guys continue on through this forest, you start to realize that it's worse than just those animals. There's actually possibly something else going on as well. The trees hold no life. The absence of life, even in the ground, is there. There's just too early for the ground to be so dry. You watch as even as you continue venturing down this path, the grass starts turning into nothing more than dirt. Moisture is clearly being sucked out of the ground. You guys continue on. Go ahead, what?
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna roll nature, but if we're gonna continue on, yeah, I'm gonna ignore that.
Oh, I was going to say, if you guys are going to continue to pass by as if nothing out of the blue happens, you will see, specifically you, because you seem to look at everything, you will see about half a day's walk away, there's just a random tower, very elegantly designed, standing about 3 times the tree height in the distance.
Hmm. All right.
That's our place.
Actually, it's not. It's in a different direction. As you end your day at nighttime, you get to the edge of a lake. At the other side of the lake is a tall building, and that's what is marked on your map.
Okay.
I don't have the map, so I wouldn't know.
It should be the screen that's up on Roll20, unless I didn't bring you guys over there.
Oh no, I thought Peter had the map still. That's why.
Sorry, you guys are on this screen. I've been looking at it and you haven't been. It's my bad.
Yeah.
See, you guys are about here, and you need to get here.
We guys are about here, and we're gonna need to get where?
To the center of the lake, right there.
Okay.
It's nighttime as you guys end your day there. What are you guys gonna do? Anything in particular as you prepare to figure out how to get across the lake, or?
Can I try to see, or you roll perception to see if there's something near there that we could try to get across from? A bridge or what have you?
From your guys' current location, you don't see any docks or bridges or anything of that nature. There might be some somewhere along the edge of this lake, but you just don't happen to see any from where you're standing.
Okay. If we probably make it this way, it's a shorter distance. What do you guys think?
Be a good idea.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
So you guys are going to circle the lake around to the south?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys will notice in the morning when you get up, of course, you notice how the life actually starts coming back to the trees. This here happens to be, in fact, very close to where Mitsu used to live before she ran into all of you. And again, near the end of your day, as you guys continue to follow this edge of the lake, you start to notice that there's a small building, possibly a village, nearby. And they're definitely built on the edge of the lake.
Okay. We don't know yet that this is Mitsuru's hometown, so hopefully she'll tell us.
She never lived in the city. She lived nearby.
In the city.
Mithril Forest is where I grew up, so it's actually southeast of us.
That's where the Mithril Forest was that you grew up, but I thought you said you met your dragon in a different forest initially.
It was in Mithril Forest
Okay.
because I didn't leave there until after he was gone.
Oh, I thought that you stayed up here before raiding the team. My bad. She never was near here then. Somehow I got that in my head.
That's fine.
You guys
I
don't
just
want
did a lot of traveling as a bounty hunter, is what it was.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Interesting.
So you do happen to find a new village in front of you. Is there anything in particular you guys are interested in?
I'm gonna sell this shield, and I'm gonna see if they have materials that can try to that I can ask to say, hey, do you guys have a magic shop or anything? Just search around. Magic item shop. Magic.
Oh, so you guys are going to venture into the city? In the middle of the night?
Middle of the night.
I mean, it's fine.
found
I
it.
understand you have vampires, so you guys are mostly getting on the routine of being up almost the entire night. Sleeping through half
I mean,
the
we
day.
have that old. We have something for Grim, right?
What do you mean?
Since Peter has a mask and no one's able to tell that he's actually a vampire,
As
we
far as I
have
know,
something for
Grim's
Grim.
not hiding his backs yet.
I'm not hiding anything. I have nothing to hide it with.
I actually had that mask. We were gonna create the same thing we did for Peter's mask for him.
Might be good that we use that.
Because we actually did do that, because that was our goal, but you haven't been here for past few weeks, so I forgot about it. I hand the mask over to Grim. Here, just so you know, this will actually help, and that'll help with the sunlight in your eyes as well. Just like with Peter's mask.
Oh, Grimace said, oh, finally, this sunlight hurts.
Sorry. Should have given it sooner.
Wisp is going to assume that sunlight hurts Grim because he's drunk.
Which is funny, because Grim hasn't drank in a while.
Wisp doesn't know that.
Fair enough.
Grim's doesn't drink often in the first place.
The only time
Wisp is not
he has drank
smarter
was
than
when he
the
got
average
tricked into
bear.
doing it.
Yeah, literally.
You do know that chickens can't fly, right?
You do know chickens actually
Wisp
can
is
fly.
not smarter than the average bear.
Chickens can go very short distances.
Certain chickens can actually fly.
Okay, this chicken is not that breed. I'm going to just put it out there now.
I'm just saying.
It can, quote, jump with its wings really high or far.
I'm actually surprised you didn't let it be a Zelda chicken. Those little fuckers fly.
Yes, in swarms when you piss them off.
Yes.
I like this idea. We can use this to our advantage.
No,
or
thank
disadvantage,
you.
since how Grim's planning on eating it as soon as Wisp isn't looking.
What?
No.
Did he actually say that, or are you putting words in his mouth?
Grim?
Putting words in our mouth.
Dang it.
Thank you, Grim, for clarifying. I'm used to him doing that. The point of the matter is, we could use the chicken, and that would be very helpful against, our enemies.
Yeah,
Smack the
and
chick a couple times, and then they can be beaten to a bloody pulp by other chickens. It'd be funny.
and it's emergency food.
Oh.
No, because then too much emergency food will run you over.
Right.
One well-placed fireball, and we get a bunch of roasted chickens. I'm just saying.
Hmm.
You have one chicken.
For now.
Yes, but If that chicken is from Zelda, it has called chickens.
Oh, so cute, chicken.
It would work. Just saying.
We're done.
If we name it a Kuko.
You can call it a cuckoo all you want, but I am not.
I'm just saying. If it
We
was,
can
that'd be
call it
awesome.
You can call it a chocobo.
There you go. I like that
Careful,
one.
you call it a chocobo, people might try to ride it when it gets a little bigger.
I foresee Wisp trying to do that.
Who's gonna ride a chicken?
If it was a chocobo, you would.
If it was a, I would totally ride a chocobo.
Yeah, if it was, I would too. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? Let me pose that to you. Who wouldn't?
No offense, I've seen ostriches. They're vicious creatures. Chocobos can't be much better.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that ostriches are wild and chocobos tend to be tamed.
Look, I'm not listening to Final Fantasy theories. Next game. Are you guys entering the city in the middle of the night?
Next game, as in next full campaign.
Yes.
Oh, shut up.
That is the mentality of an ostrich.
No.
Let me kill you, and everything runs from it, even a giraffe.
And they're the fast little fuckers too.
Oh yes.
And chickens are vicious in the same way. Yay! I have a little vicious thing.
Have you seen a turkey? Turkeys are bad. You think chickens are bad? Turkeys are horrible.
I've only seen turkeys when they're dead and like plucked and cooked.
Well, I'm sure you've seen them raw.
Yes.
No, actually, I have
Dedicated.
not.
What?
Really? You've never cooked a turkey?
I'm from the opposite end of the world. I've had turkey 3 times in my life, maybe 4, and it always arrived on a plate.
Wow, that's sad. I'm sorry that your country doesn't eat turkey. I don't like turkey.
It's okay.
It's very dry and disgusting.
It's okay.
It is very dry. That's why it's good to have it with a gravy on top. Makes nice and that makes it good.
Where do we camp?
That's what I'm
asking.
Right.
Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, right.
Do we want to camp indoors or on the outside? Like, do you want to wait till daylight to go through, or scare the crap out of all the small little town that may or may not be the plague town that we were supposedly warned about?
A giant eagle swoops down, clutches the dwarf in its talons, and flies off. You happen to see a white wizard riding on the back of this eagle.
Wizard can't have very much AC. Yeah, that's true. Which dwarf? We have 2 of them.
I was totally messing with you guys. Let's stay in game. Giant fire elemental lands next to you. Okay.
Oh, yeah, Ethan, this may or may not be a plague town. Not sure. Yeah. So probably camp outside, wait for the sun to come up, and take a precursory look at the town and see if it actually is plague infested, as the mercenaries claimed it was, which we're pretty sure they're post.
Where's the town?
Right next to us.
Though?
It's within sight vision of you guys. It's roughly where the party is.
But not on the map, right?
No, I didn't draw it on the map. I should, but I didn't.
Let's camp by the bank of the river. And then when morning comes, we can all take a dip in the river, in the lake.
No, thanks, we're already clean.
Sounds good to me.
Frog will be happy because there's damp mud.
Okay, because we haven't done this in a while, we're going to roll shifts. Peter, Graham, while you're out camping or foraging, who's taking shifts?
Well, if they're not there, I'll stay up until they come back.
Okay.
I just have to have 4 hours.
Peter, or Graham, one of you two, roll a check to see what you can find. Roll with advantage if you guys don't want to roll separate.
Up to you. Do you want Do one each or Jester?
Jester is not in chat right now. I wonder if he had to go to bed or something.
Want to
He's
roll or
still in
give
roll
me
20.
advantage? Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes he walks away. We'll see what happens when he comes back, if he comes back.
Yeah. Do you want me to just roll again?
Yeah, go ahead,
Or...
since he's not here right now to roll.
Oh wait, he just got back?
I see that.
Or did some... Yeah.
Schnitzel, I want
My
you to roll a
disconnection.
d20.
You say you need me to roll a d20?
No,
Oh.
you can roll survival.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
add survival, whatever your points are for survival, to that 15. I want... Oh, wait, that was Schnitzel that rolled. I thought that
Wait,
was
how
you
did
that rolled. Schnitzel rolled a 15. Yes, you got covered in poop.
Are you actually having a Hani covered in poop? I thought
If that's what she
we
wants to
already
do, she said
established.
she was trying to. So yeah, she walked behind the horse just so she could be covered. That means underneath the cart
Okay.
too.
And just this rolling survival, right?
Yeah.
Yep, he needs to roll survival. Just see if he can find some food. Let's see that fancy grim roll. Watch him outdo Peter.
What happened?
Grim roll, please. Survival.
Survival? Okay.
It sounded like drum roll.
Yep, that's right.
9.
What is survival?
Wow.
Aww.
They are out the entire night trying to find something. Which is not hard to believe because you guys are on the edge of a dead forest, which is lined up with a forest that's not dead. So, Mitsu, do you stay up honestly until they get back, or?
Yeah, I'll stay up till they get back. I don't want to leave the group unattended.
Okay, you'll take 1 point of exhaustion for the night.
By the way, I didn't sleep, so I'd also take exhaustion
That's fine.
because I'm still trying to track that other guy as well. So
Ooh.
Okay, is there anything else you guys need to do in the morning? As you all wearily get up.
Bathe.
all right, can I try to track the guy that we saw? If I track him, I get double proficiency bonus as long as I don't long rest. So even though I get disadvantage, it'll be +3.
Sure.
All right, so perception or no survival. So 25 plus 3, 20, 28.
Okay. So, first thing in the morning, you basically go fishing. You reach out, you get a couple of fish, and cook them for everyone. No big deal. You guys are all fed.
Oh, I meant finding the guy. That was like maybe he came to this town, maybe or no?
Oh, oh yes, the guy sent. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
well,
definitely had
tracks.
come from this place a couple of times. He had gone into that forest and come back here. You find a few tracks going back and forth.
All right, I let Mitsuru know because I know she'd also want to find out some things, and I let Pierre know because he says not to attack, but at the same time, we kind of wanted to know what was up with them.
They were totally sketchy.
They were sketchy. However, there's
I
been a
didn't
lot of occasions.
Oh wait,
recently.
was
Yeah.
he 60 feet near me? By the way,
Is who?
wait. Oh, the guy. But to be honest, hold on. Man, I never use this thing, so I'm a little bit out of it. All right. Da-da-da-da. Until the end of your long rest, your proficiency bonus. Oh, he's not 60 feet near me, right? The guy that I put mark descent on.
Oh no, they are a day's ride plus whatever they drove the opposite direction.
Oh, okay, so it's still a 25. It's not a 28.
Even then, you can smell the remnants of them being here a couple times in the last couple of days. That's it.
I'm gonna say, Peter, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll probably lose some of the strong scent that I felt from him. So yeah,
It's fine.
I'm gonna head to bed. Well, actually, I'm just gonna meditate slash short rest for a while so we can head into town.
Or you can climb in the cart and they can drive you while you sleep in the cart. Just saying. That's why the cart's there now. That's what the vampires are doing most of the time. I assume that's where Grim is right now during the day.
Is it gonna
Yeah.
take that long to get into town though?
No, you guys are right there, but if you want to hide Grim, you put him in the back of the cart.
Grim has
Why
a
are we
mask
hiding
now.
Grim?
Vampire.
Grim has a mask now though.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get what
Yeah.
you're saying. I'm just giving you guys ideas. Those of you who are tired or stayed up all night can sleep in the cart during the day now. All right. So you guys approach town. You guys see no signs or anything marking a name to this town. There's a few people. You see a given 15 or so people walking the streets. That there are mostly just worn-in paths, no actual streets. They didn't take time to build such things. And most of the men are heading off to the river and getting in boats, and looks like they're getting ready to go out fishing.
All right, I'm gonna try to see, like, being groggy and getting out of my nap. I'm gonna actually try to ask if there's a magic item store nearby so I can sell these equipments that I
Okay.
have. I don't show them, but I just ask.
Investigation at disadvantage.
Yep, exhaustion, worst enemy, and investigation, my other worst enemy. Oh, a crit and a 13. Dang it.
Yeah, so I have to take 13. You guys watch as people are very leery of even coming close to Selhars because of this. They're like, "Are you okay? You drunk? Stay away. We hear there's a plague nearby." You guys just
First of all, I don't drink. I'm just tired. But
then you must have the
um,
plague. Stay. Just keep your distance. At least 6 feet.
he had to hit the 6 feet thing.
Corona says distancing.
Beetlejuice. Anyway,
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
I I say from a distance, fine, you could stay whatever feet. But is there a place in your town, your village, that can sell some items?
Said not for plague bringers. Go home.
Good thing I don't have a plague. What are you guys talking about this plague anyway?
You came from the direction of the plague. You should know. Go the way you came.
Um, I don't know if I have to roll an intelligence and then from dying animals we pass by,
What are you trying to
but
do?
can I make an insight or something to realize this? Because I kind of think he would put two to two together.
Should be fine.
Sure. I don't have a problem with you understanding that that dead forest you passed through might have been the plague site, but you want to roll a wisdom check? Go ahead, do wisdom or intelligence, whichever. Doesn't really matter.
Wisdom disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh,
13.
13 again.
You vaguely remember something dead behind you.
Mm,
Your friends, of course, are standing behind you, cackling, watching you do this. At a safe distance. They've kept their 6 feet. Just cackling.
Wisp is not
guys,
cackling.
I thought you were cackling
we
in your head. No, I'm kidding.
we may have walked through a field of plague.
I look at Solaris and I go, plague doesn't cut paws off the cat.
Yeah. Um.
And
I'm
honey
too
burned the body if there was plagues, so.
Sometimes don't they go airborne if you just get close enough to just be there?
The plague that cuts the paws off the cat?
What's happening?
I'm too tired. That's what's happening. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Please do so.
And I go take a nap.
So
Short
we'd
rest?
heard from that one specific individual that this town, or at least the school, was supposed to be destroyed soon.
There was a time limit, yes.
Yeah, there was a time limit. Yes, can I ask around town to see what the deal with that is? As we get more information.
Oh.
You have a doctor's mask. It would be the ideal situation for you to do it, because if they're concerned about plague, that would give you a benefit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go take a nap.
Oh. Wisp is gonna scroll on her notebook and she's gonna scroll the words plague doctor and then stick it to Peter's chest.
Oh, I love it. Hold
Like,
on.
hi,
How does
my
she
name
spell
is-
it? Hi, my name is Mr. Wilson.
Oh, yes.
Wait. Make an
I'm a plague
intelligence
doctor.
check to see if you spell it correctly.
I want to see
Oh.
how plague is spelled by Wisp. I really
Oh
do.
no.
Plague doctor. I want to see what she
Wisp,
rolls on
what
that.
what is Wisp's intelligence?
Yes.
Just the stat, not the modifier. What
Just
is
the
it?
stat?
Yeah.
Okay. Intelligence is, oh god. Intelligence is 5.
Oh.
Is a literally the same as a bear in terms of fire.
Wisp writes in Dwarven
Wait.
runes. What?
No. Wait. Shouldn't it be wisdom?
No,
No.
that would be intellect.
No?
I'm pretty sure it's intellect.
Because
No,
Yeah.
it's writing things.
Yeah,
It's because
writing and
the
reading.
more languages you
right.
Right.
That's why nature is intelligent.
Why wouldn't she do it in
Right.
common?
Because she's a dwarf and this is her natural language. So in Dwarven, she scrolls in the Dwarven runes PLG.
Okay, here's the thing. She always writes in common. Why would she switch to Dwarven in this particular instance?
At least roll an intelligence check. See if this even happens.
Fine.
She gives us notes all the time in common.
Actually, yeah. Never mind.
In
Never mind. She's actually been shown
sentences, by the way.
to be
It's just
able
because
to properly.
plague is not a common word, so I was just
Yeah.
curious on how she'd spell it. That's the only reason why I asked on that.
Okay, so I'm gonna write P, and
With
then I'm going to
5
look up at
intelligence,
Peter and say, how do you spell it?
we got to change her notes later down the road to being less
P.
intelligently written. Just saying.
I
Oh,
mean, it's just the 5 in intelligence due to the amnesia,
Okay,
right?
I accept
Oh,
Ethan's
no.
writing. That's how she could write it. If she rolls above 10, it's in common. If she rolls below 10, in intelligence,
I was-
I've
save.
never
I'll let you do an
written
intelligence
before.
save. Above 10, you can write it in common.
This is main.
I really should have kept my mouth shut.
Yeah.
I'm
I
sorry.
always write in common.
0.
Yes, you always write in common, so there's no reason you'd write in dwarven. I could just see the spelling on plague being misspelled just because she is
I will
cute
give
and naive.
background details to her why she's writing in Dwarven, but not to you guys because that's kind of her thing right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why I'm doing it. It's not just to poke her at her. In fact, me and her have already been talking about this for a little while. So,
So when I stick it on Peter, does anybody else recognize what I write on the paper?
Rangor could read it. Well, if he can read the misspelling.
Does anyone correct me?
I probably immediately correct it because it's put directly on me. Just
Can you read Dwarven?
no, I can't read Dwarven, but I can at least know.
Once
I
again,
know
why
the.
would she do in
I know the.
dwarven?
It's
I
a
know
long
the
story.
P in pickle, so I know that she was trying to put something P related, and it's like she
How
was
do you know I
talking
didn't
about
scribble
me being a
penis?
doctor and being a plague doctor,
Okay, yeah.
and then writing
Mhm.
something down, and it has the letter P on it. But it's
Before
in
Beezy goes
Dwarvish,
to
so I'm
bed.
probably just gonna erase it out and put Blake Doctor.
How about this? Before Beezy goes to bed, Wisp, what does that say? I can't read that.
I point and I say, plague doctor.
I look down at the piece of paper.
Thank you, Wisp. I pat her on the head and I go to bed.
Look over to Wisp.
And then I look
pat
at Pete.
I look down at the sign.
Go ahead and write it if you'd like in common, Peter. I'm going to bed. Have fun. I need a nap.
I look at Peter in confusion and I say, how is it supposed to be spelled?
Peter just kind of stares off in the distance at the ground. He just goes to bed. He doesn't need to.
Yeah, I needed to. I stayed up all night waiting for you. He goes to bed anyways.
He goes to bed.
I thought you were going to go for getting information because you have the doctor's
Fine.
mask.
Fine, yeah.
If
gonna
you
erase-
could.
He's gonna erase it out. He's gonna scribble it out and put a proper common thing of plague doctor.
Thank you. I waited for you guys. I need sleep. And Solo was chasing those guys, so he needs sleep. So
Go ahead and roll your investigation with a +3.
Oh.
Not quite advantage, but +3.
Okay, so that'll be 24.
Not bad. So wow. Peter instantly walks into town, presenting himself as this gracious doctor. And man, these people have not seen anybody dressed like him. And so the first person he comes up against is a nice little dwarven lady going, "Plague doctor, you know that's not how you spell it in dwarven, right?" I guess that's what the lines are for. How do you do? We've had a case of the plague, I guess. Something evil killing people. Anyways, are you the one come to save us?
Sure. I could possibly help. I don't know if I'll be able to save all of you, but I definitely can help. And if it's involving the plague, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So what we need you to do is we need you to go over to that school over there, and there's a witch doctor been coming up from that school every night and cursing us folk.
Okay. You know why he's doing this?
Because he's with them ding wizard people. That school's bad. I'm telling you, it's bad.
Huh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll get on that. No worries. I'll go speak with them once
Wait! Don't leave me.
Yeah. What?
Don't leave me. You have a couple of dwarves here, and they're in good health, aren't they? That one looks a little ditzy, but can I come with you?
If you want to speak to the other dwarfs, you sure can.
All right. She instantly just pushes you aside and runs over to Rangor. He looks up. Are you sure you're okay? You look a little ditzy.
Wow, not the one I thought.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rengar, go.
What are you talking about?
She says you can stay at my house tonight if you guys promise to kill this witch doctor.
One, I have no idea who a witch doctor is, and two, I'm not killing anyone for anyone unless I know why I'm killing someone.
I got beer.
On any other day, I would take you up on that offer.
Warm meal.
I've had worse.
Bed.
Well, there's a nice hard ground here.
Yeah, but I've got a nice dwarven-sized comfy
Okay.
bed. As Peter walks up and pushes them apart.
Guess we'll just do a fade to black. I'm leaving that.
Peter pushes him apart, and she looks at Peter. I got a couch too. I mean, he could sleep there as well. I wasn't saying nothing.
Okay. So, I guess I related the rest of the group. The news about the witch doctor, the curses, everything.
I'm probably still
Sleeping.
Yeah.
Solaris tried to meditate, but passed out himself.
Maybe we should just give this a day. Wait until the next day, see how that comes in. Since everyone's passed out. Is anyone else awake?
Everyone else is. It's just I stayed up all night because you guys were out, and Solaris was hunting down the poachers. So that's why the two of us are sleeping now.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else is conscious, though.
Since
I just need 4 hours.
Yeah. Since Rangor's occupied.
With a little fan.
Yeah. Wisp, do you want to go to some magic shop?
Okay.
See if we can find something. Yeah. All right. In the meantime, just try and find a magic shop. See, or at least any general stores.
You guys explore the town. I'm just going to go off of Peter's last roll because it was great. You do happen to come across there is a town brothel that looks like it might have been closed down. You also happen to see a tavern directly across the street from the brothel, of course.
Okay.
And there's a general store. But there's not really much of anything else in this town. And most of the people you talk to give you a similar story about how all the magic people are on the island.
Okay.
Do they tell us if all the magic people are nice or nasty?
Yeah.
Most of them don't agree with magic. They want nothing to do with it. And they say they run all the people with magic out of town.
Yes.
Don't you technically have magic in you now?
Now, mind you, most of these people are also human or dwarven. So when they look at Solaris, they're also kind of at an awkward stance going, I don't know what this thing is. It must be magic.
Oh, did you hear that, Solaris? Your magic.
Z's, sleeping.
I would like to continue, but I think it's just hit time.
It has. If you don't want to play any longer, we can quit here. We can keep on going for those of you who can't. I understand Selhani is already ducked out.
I just have a feeling we'll get into a whole separate thing that'll.
Quite possibly.
Yeah, probably. Some new shenanigans.
I
Yeah.
understand Ethan has joined our voice channel tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So, nods to Ethan.
Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Oh,
Hey.
Hello.
sleeping now.